What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Mayfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahad Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the episode Flag on the Play, episode 93. I'm back here with the guys, man, bro. How we feeling?
Great.
Good, man.
Chilling.
Cowboys beating back in the building. How you feeling, bro?
Yo, what's up, guys? How we doing? Thanks for having me on the show.
Always. So, Cowboys, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start with you. So I seen, obviously, because mutuals on TikTok. Make sure y'all follow Cowboys Beat, on the socials. I seen you said Dak Prescott and Justin Herbert the same quarterback. Can you talk to me about that?
So this is what I mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those quarterbacks are, I think, very talented. Durag, don't be sitting up there because man, I can't stand some of you hardcore Justin Herbert fans. But I want people to understand this. People look at that as slander. I think Dak's a very good quarterback, excellent quarterback. Because let's be honest here, Dak Prescott has more All-Pros than Joe Burrow, Matt Stafford, and Justin Herbert combined. So the fact that people call this dude some average quarterback, I think that that's quite frankly ridiculous, in my personal opinion, and I don't think that the facts back that up. But my thing is this. The only criticism that I feel like you can have about Dak Prescott is that he doesn't have the playoff resume that you would want him to have. But I could sit there and say Lamar Jackson doesn't have the playoff resume. I can say that Justin Herbert doesn't have the playoff resume, and that's a fact. You can debate that all you want. My thing is this. I'm not saying that Dak is as good as Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert's a better quarterback than Dak. I think I have Lamar Jackson top 3. I have Justin Herbert 6. I got Dak 7. I don't care. I will admit there is a tad bit of bias just because I cover the team, but to me, Dak, if you're going to put Justin Herbert in the top 5, you got to put Dak in the top 10 because the same criticism that you have for Justin Herbert is the same criticism that you have for Dak, and the production is similar. I get it. Dak's played on better teams, but at the same time, let's not act like the Cowboys are some super team. That's a lie that's been told.
Okay.
Well, I think some niggas just like the long hair, but it's cut now, so get over it.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's my thing. Like, here's the thing. I think Justin Herbert's a great quarterback. I really do. My thing is, I just don't understand why people look at Justin Herbert this way and Dak is this way. I get it. Dak has been in the league longer. I get all that. That's why Justin Herbert is a better quarterback to me. That's my take on that.
Word. And one last thing before we get to this, because we're gonna do the running backs today, because a couple episodes we did the quarterbacks and it got all hectic with everybody's top 10 top 10 quarterbacks. So we're about to do the running backs. But before that, Cowboy, man, obviously, y'all got GP and George Pickens. Y'all got CeeDee Lamb. You think Dak Prescott can be in like MVP contention this year?
I think that he'll finish like top 5 in MVP contention, right? Because there's a lot of things that go into that. A lot of things go into it, like record. The schedule is going to be a little bit difficult this year. I do think that they're going to want to throw the ball a lot because I think that their defense is going to struggle to stop the run. And the thing is with the Cowboys this year, a lot of emphasis is going to be put on Dak Prescott because if they can put up points offensively over the air with Pickens and Lamb and Jake Ferguson, you're going to start seeing some of those two highs where you could start running the football, even though their running back personnel, it's not great, even though I like their offensive line. But I think that, it's really going to depend on if they can win the division. You hope some things break their way. If you're a Cowboys fan, if you don't like the Cowboys, then yeah. But I'll give you an answer to where this could go viral. I do think Dak Prescott can end up in the MVP conversation. Just because, like I said, Lamb, Pickens, that's top 5 wide receiver duo in football, would you say? And we've seen Dak Prescott play at that level before. And that's really where I'm going with this because he was second in the league in MVP voting just 2 years ago. It's all about whether or not they can hold up in protection, and we'll see what happens from a passing concept perspective with Brian Schottenheimer. But, I feel like last year some of the struggles in the passing game was because they struggled to hold up in protection. They added Tyler Booker. I think personally that's an upgrade from what they had in Zach Martin last year, just because Zach Martin was banged up and he was old. I don't mean to sound disrespectful when I say that, but Tyler Guyton, we'll see what happens there. He's got to be a little better, but I think their offensive line will be better. I think their wide receiver room will be better, and I think that they will be a better team overall. So, yeah, I think Dak Prescott can end up in the MVP conversation.
Top 10 receiver duo too, Cowboy, not top 5.
No, that's top 5.
Whatever you want to call it, top 10, top 5, it's a significant
It's top
upgrade.
5. Let's keep it real, guys.
There's top 10.
Not only is it top 5, I think they complement each other about as well as you can possibly.
There's not 5 better.
There's 5 better.
We're talking about CD, who's going to do a lot of his work underneath, a lot of stuff within 10 to 15 yards, and George Pickens is one of the better in the league.
So we're going with the Eagles.
Cool.
Taking Cincinnati over them.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm taking Los Angeles Rams over them.
Yeah.
Cool. Facts.
And I'm also listen to me very well. I'm also taking the Minnesota Vikings over them.
No, not
Smack.
Well, nah, man. Nah, that's tight.
No.
That's close.
I could get you with the Jettas, but Jordan Addison he does not make up the gap between CD and GP. He don't at all.
Well, we
Jordan Addison is solid. He's real solid though.
He's solid, but he's not. He's
not.
not.
When he took over for Jettas, bro, he did a good job.
Yeah, but even if that's your 4,
fit for me because I think he's gonna be healthy this year. I'm going Seattle.
You're smack, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I was with you to say Seattle.
I'm going Cooper Kupp, baby. I'm going Kupp. That Kupp will have a breakout.
Nah, man. Cooper.
Come on,
he on his last leg. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, George Pickens is better than both.
George Pickens is better than both of them.
And we have freaking CD too. Like, what are we talking about?
Like what?
And also the fit between Cooper Kupp and Jackson Smith and Jigba, it's not nearly as good as Pickens and Lamb.
Yeah, CD kind of pushes.
We still listen. I'm still not taking them over Miami, and I'm not gonna shit on Tampa Bay. Not with Baker out there and Godwin back healthy.
Jaden Waddle borderline.
You can count Mike Evans for 1,000 of things and probably 10 touchdowns every season.
You're so nasty.
Durag, you're muted, by the way. Number 1, you're muted.
Here's the thing: whether it's top 5 or top 10, bottom line is, it's significantly better than what they had last year. It's way better than what they had in 2023, where Dak had that MVP campaign. That's why I think he's going to end up in the conversation.
He also had 1,800 yards, and I'm going to be honest with you, that's my problem, because I do believe that George Pickens is one of them guys that CDC 1,800 yards, George Pickens will be crashing out every week because he need the ball.
Fake
Well, here's the thing.
He's still gonna get it.
I don't think he's really gonna care. I don't think he cares.
And here's the thing.
I think he cares because he was obviously the best receiver on the Steelers, and it wasn't close. But now he realizes, hey, I got CD on the other side. If he gets more targets, so be it.
Exactly. He'll be.
We talking like George Pickens is a level-headed individual. He's not.
Yeah,
I don't like that. But okay,
but y'all acting like
you're not wrong, but
y'all acting like his crash out moments be so bad. It really don't. Like
Trent.
It's over.
I've seen him do tables, ladders, and chairs on a dude after somebody threw it.
Yeah, you talking about the commander, bro? Are we really talking about that?
George Pickens literally when they lose it.
But not you see it.
When they lose it, he just start finding niggas to punch.
No,
exactly.
I agree. I just think that is hilarious. I think Pickens is this much reasonable, just this much.
I feel like he got like this. Like
that man didn't for a whole year. He probably crash out too. I ain't gonna lie. And we losing.
Come on.
You go 2 or 3 drives with George Pickens don't see no targets, and he literally turns into Mick Foley. I'm just be honest with you.
3 to 4 drives is kind of crazy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, Donnie, you ready? Donnie?
Yo, give me a couple minutes. I gotta figure something out. Give me a couple minutes.
All right, bet. Hold on. What's the name?
Yo, so can I ask you a question? What do you guys think about? Do you guys still think that Devontae Adams is a top 5 receiver? Because I think he is.
5, no.
Absolutely.
We think he
5,
is.
no. 5, no.
Well.
For
Not
sure.
5. I think he's top 10 still, though.
No, that's
Top
trend.
10, yeah.
That release and that route running is still there. That joint is still there.
Here's why he top
He like
5 to
7.
7.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The Rams can be something serious this shit. The offense.
They're gonna be lethal. They're gonna be lethal.
The way I tell people all the time, the way Aaron Donald is working out, he might come back late just because. But look,
Nah,
but look, you niggas shit your pants if you come back.
I don't need that. Please.
I'm not gonna lie.
I look at it like this: Devontae Adams. I think Devontae Adams is 5 to 7, regardless. But I think what really makes him 5 to 7 is you give him Matthew Stafford, and I'm gonna say everybody know Matthew Stafford is the epitome of making sure his receivers eat. And then I'm looking at him now where one last time Devontae Adams had somebody on the other side of him as good as Puka, where he can literally probably get one-on-one coverage.
I lie.
Nobody got him one-on-one.
And Devontae Adams' prime,
It was
outside of G. Will he just had.
Jordy Nelson?
That don't count, Aaron Rodgers.
But he also had the old man.
He wasn't there when Jordy was there.
He had the old man.
Tay wasn't in his prime. Tay wasn't.
Nah, Tay wasn't Tay. He wasn't Tay.
Like
Jordy was
Tay didn't
the
become
guy.
Tay like 2018 for
that 1 year. Allen
Lazard. When he was like by himself.
All right.
See, I think that the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl this year. My personal.
All right, buddy.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Pump the brakes, brother.
I need.
If Eagles stay healthy,
y'all need to realize. Y'all need to realize those corners suck.
Unless the Eagles
suck in the O-line.
They suck last year.
I'm sorry, the corners do not suck.
The
they just don't have the names you want them to have. Stop saying they suck, y'all. They don't suck.
Unless them Eagles fall off a cliff, brother, I got them going back to back, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but injuries happen though, and they
injuries
they get injured like.
I didn't see it.
Y'all better pray Lamar Jackson don't figure it out in the playoffs eventually.
We don't want to talk about how the pass rush regress, but hey, we digress.
You talking about for who?
The Eagles, bro.
You said the same thing. You said the same thing about them last year, and they got a ring,
brother. You're right. But they lost Mona Williams and lost Josh Sweat.
Brother.
I'm starting to buy stock in CJ Stroud. The more, him and Jaden Higgins looking good too. Oh, they looking good.
He ain't gonna be able to get in the ball with a bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that O-line though,
that O-line's gonna get him killed.
Look, I feel like this.
Don't act like we ain't seen a quarterback a bad O-line to the Super Bowl before.
They got 2 and triple.
Y'all tripping. Remember what they did though? They did something very important this offseason. They picked up Nick Chubb to help block.
I put like this though.
Yo, Trent, I'm ready to go with you.
Yeah, all right, hold on. But Bam, I put like this. You can buy stock in these AFC teams. They still gotta go through the boogeyman. So it's like, because every year we're gonna hear, this is gonna be the year the Ravens make the Super Bowl. This is gonna be the year the Bills make the Super Bowl.
This time is over with.
Bro, that boogeyman real mad right now.
I ain't really worried about Lamar and them no more. I think it's almost time for the new cats. CJ and them, you can't really say CJ, he the boogeyman to CJ and them because they just got in the league.
Patrick Mahomes the boogeyman of the AFC. He's the boogeyman.
He is the boogeyman.
Taylor's Rams.
Whether we like it or not.
I don't know. Look, CJ Stroud. I'm not CJ Stroud, but Patrick Mahomes did cut his hair like a bitch who got broken up with. So you gotta watch out for that. You know, once they cut their hair, it's new me, new hair.
Was he been like
on a road?
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm Bama for this AFC. I gotta see it to believe it, bro. I'm not.
Yeah.
Like Rams, Super Bowl. I like them new cats, Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud. I like them new cats, Bryce Young. You know what I mean? Like them new cats.
Young, stop, please.
I also think Rasheed Rice gonna be one of them.
Y'all like how I did there? Y'all like?
Real quick, hold on, Cowboy. Go ahead.
Where would you guys rank Drake May in terms of the young quarterbacks? So we're talking like CJ, G.
That's Dave.
Oh my!
Dave, stop blushing, bro.
Hold on.
Think about this.
Why are you blushing, bro?
Yeah, he does.
Hey, man, greatness is greatness. Y'all got greatness and greatness. Y'all not recognizing it, bro. I'm telling you, that boy nice. Capital N nice, boy. Come on.
Well, no, Shadur's better than him. Remember?
Huh? Yeah.
We're talking about do-rag crushes now.
There's years where there's like young rookie quarterbacks where, you know, obviously if you're picked high, the team usually isn't that good around you. The team wasn't that good around Drake May, and he played fine this year. As a matter of fact, I would say when you look at him throw the football, when you look at Drake May throw the football, clip this because you're going to want this might go viral. When you look at Drake May throw the football, he looks like Aaron Rodgers throwing the football. How effortlessly he throws the football, and some of this stuff, some of the off-platform throws that he makes, the way he delivers the ball, the way the ball comes off his hands. He is such an effortless thrower of the football. He doesn't throw with the type of velocity that Aaron Rodgers throws with, but I'm telling you, Drake May is going to be better than Jaden Daniels. I promise you that.
Talk to them. Talk to them.
The Patriots are still a dumpster fire.
That has to be racist, right?
Better than Jaden Daniels.
Talk to him.
It gotta be.
Talk to him.
Better than Jaden Daniels.
Hold on. So that's not racist, but when Bama says Shadur's, no, let me stop.
Ooh. Cook, Donnie, cook. Let's go.
Okay.
That's why I love Cowboy. He's the only reasonable Cowboy.
Bama's an Alabama fan, so you know it's different.
Hey, think about it like this.
I said Shadur. Shadur didn't go to Alabama.
Hold up, Donnie.
Shadur didn't go to Alabama.
Cowboy, you couldn't have said like Justin Herbert. You had to say
Yeah.
You got a little bit. Hey, I don't disagree with it though.
I mean, that was my comp for Drake coming out was Herbert. That was my comp.
I say because that's Aaron Rodgers.
You know who he might be better than? The first overall pick, Caleb Williams.
He better than both of them.
Caleb
Let me ask you guys this question.
Caleb didn't have
Caleb Williams MVP at 3,300.
That's the only back in top 10 combos.
Plus 3,300 Caleb MVP. Just letting you know.
Caleb didn't have that much to work with last year.
That's good value.
That's a good bet. That's a good bet.
That's good value. That's great value.
Man, stop it.
Cowboy, what you about to say, bro?
How old is Jaden Daniels?
24.
25.
24.
So from what I saw this year from Drake May, I promise you, at age 24, he will be 4,500 yards.
Drake was like 2.5 years younger.
Marley,
That
stop.
man.
Here's why you're wrong. Here's why you're wrong, though, Cowboy.
Is Drake even 22 yet?
Because
Yeah.
here's why you're wrong. Because there's two things that Jaden Daniels has that will help him succeed, and those two things are: one, Magic Johnson, never lost. He's not a loser. Two, a black mother who's on his ass. She refuses to let him lose anything. Okay.
What?
She is on his. Listen.
When you ain't got no holes, when you ain't got no holes, you ball out. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, let's be honest with you. He ain't got time for that ball.
When you out here holding, you cooking, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
He won't let him touch you. He has time for nothing but ball.
That is kind of true.
Man.
Look, bro.
Drake, come on. Drake,
unless you telling me Drake May is going to get back Bill Belichick.
Come on, Drake.
I don't believe it.
I believe in you.
Early, aren't you in North Carolina?
I believe in you.
Drake comes from an athletic family. He know what to do. He know what the job is.
Luke out here.
Luke? I did his mom.
You talking about Luke, man?
But that's an athletic family, though.
Yeah, as an athletic family, Drake comes from an athletic.
Hey, that boy was.
Yeah, he does come out from
He know what the deal is. But yeah, Cowboys spit 100% facts though. I ain't gonna disagree with nothing.
Aaron Rodgers is crazy.
Aaron Rodgers.
He got to get a receiver eventually.
I love Drake May too, but come on, man.
Hey,
you got to get a receiver eventually.
He got Diggs. He gonna have Diggs back in top 10 talks. Let's go. Come on, we ready for it.
Kyle Williams breakout.
If he's Aaron Rodgers again, I don't know what the hell Caleb.
No. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying the way he throws the football reminds me a little bit of Aaron Rodgers. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So look, I can understand. So do I do these top 10 running backs like how we did with the quarterbacks? We're going from 10 through 1. You see how it's all blacked out right now because we're going to do these by 10 through 1. We're going to see everybody's names. People going to be arguing. No, I'm not on this list, and I won't be on this list because I like that.
Because he's a coward.
Yeah. That should sound good. But
I'm a coward.
Because number one, I didn't even have a list. And number two,
no, I don't got a list.
I'm definitely I like to see.
You got a quarterback list, and you said no.
I didn't have one.
I never listened to someone tell me make one.
Expose him, Donnie. Expose him.
I might not even have a receivers list, and all I do is talk about wide receivers.
Oh, that was gonna be nasty. Please, that's got to be a top 15 list. I don't care. Please.
Oh, Donnie, change the QB rankings to running back. JJ, stop talking unless you're gonna get up here. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh. Damn. Fry him? I ain't
gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not.
Yo, what happened?
Anyways. So, Donnie, you ready? You go from 10 to 1?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Here we go.
Let's start.
I'm sure all of us will be very civil. We'll have no screaming arguments. So here we go. Starting off with number 10 for everybody.
Yes, sir. Let's see it. Mixon, HN, Bucky, Genty. Mixon, Bucky, K9, and then I'm assuming
Hold up. That's
you got a random, right?
So Mixon.
No, I got
Mixon didn't make my list, but
I know.
He got his consideration though.
Oh, I thought you had Genty at 10.
No, I did. I had Genty.
Oh, he did have Genty down, Donnie.
Oh my god.
Oh, one of them niggas. Oh boy, I tell you.
Yeah, that shit corny to me.
Bro, there's no way you can
Blue chip. Come on now.
Don, where's mine at?
There are
Mine is
10
not
running backs
there.
better than Ashton Genty.
Facts.
Done.
I agree.
He ain't played a snap of NFL football. Come on now.
But you're fat. You're cooking.
Hey, listen. Until listen. Here's my thing, Cowboy. That I don't think we won't say we do it for some. We won't do it for others. Nigga, he played for Boise State. Like I'm sorry. That 2000 don't mean as much. Playing for Boise
He
State.
ran over Oregon for like 300 yards early. Come on.
Oregon, come on.
Oregon.
Come on. How about this, Donnie? Donnie, what did he do when they got to the playoffs? What did he do?
He was cooking.
He got 9-man boxed.
He was cooking.
He got 9-man boxed.
Early.
He got 9-man.
Watch this, guys. Watch this. So he couldn't stop college 9-man box, right? So you tell me right now.
You're nasty. You're nasty.
Other than Bowers,
they weren't even in 13 personnel. They were in 11 personnel and they still ran 9-man.
If that's the case,
they weren't in 13. They were in 11.
Who the Raiders had to give the ball to other? You think he won't see 9-man box?
If that's the
You're nasty.
If that's the case, though, hold on. Early, if that's the case,
but he's pretty good.
You wouldn't have Marshall Faulk or LaDainian Thomas in as high as you do on your all-time list.
You tripping?
You
tripping?
If you
LT played for
San Diego State and a nigga played at TCU back in the 90s.
Genty's an elite receiving back early. Genty
in the 90s. Hey, yo, in the 90s.
You playing at San Diego State in the 90s?
You tripping?
You playing bombs? You're playing straight bombs.
First of all, that's not true. Second of all, Genty and fucking Hampton damn near ran the same 40, and one is 20 pounds heavier. I'm just not. He ain't a guy for me, guy. I don't know. We'll see.
But you being nasty because you gotta think though.
Top 10. I don't think he gonna suck, but top 10, like
early. Look,
I think they're gonna have to get more.
Early. Out of all the rookie running backs, is literally he's the running game. You go into a team that was bottom 6 in the run game. What they use a 6 overall draft pick. So pretty much he's the guy. Unlike
O-line is good. That O-line is not bad.
Unlike all the other dudes, dog. Like come on, bro. And then
you know how much money I had to fork out believing in the Raiders last year. I'm so done with the fucking Raiders and that O-line organization. Done with that.
They got some guys.
They got no damn nothing, man.
Pete Carroll.
They got Geno Smith and old ass Pete Carroll. How old Pete Carroll? 79?
73. He's 73.
73. Yeah.
Old ass nigga, man. Who fucking let somebody else coach?
You know what's sad? He was joking around, but you guys weren't that far off with his age.
He wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Look,
he wasn't that
look early. Look, I agree with you that you can act young because I'm all for a rookie.
Top 10 is crazy.
I'm all for a rookie being in combos when they already did it. Like they had to see. But before that, I'm not ranking nobody.
Yeah, come on. When he ain't played a down football yet.
I got to see it.
If your generation coming out.
But young though, young. So,
but you got y'all gotta understand this too. Name the last running back. Name the last running back. Name the last rookie running back who had a great season, but didn't have nothing around him.
Early, hold on.
He has stuff around him, Bama.
Yeah. He has people around.
If he has nothing, Bijan had nothing there.
It's not like he's going to the Texans with no O line.
Bijan had nothing around him.
I mean, that's comparable. That's comparable.
He got people. I'm not
Cole Miller's and bad.
First of all, one, he ain't better than Bijan. Two, Bijan had more around him than the Raiders do right now.
He had Desmond Ritter. What are you talking about?
It's around the same.
We talking about O-line.
That's his rookie
year. It's around the same.
I
mean, it's early.
But you got to think the weapons he
gonna have. But also early, you need to realize he's going.
Bijan also went to Texas, John. Come on,
we talking about
early. He's going to a Chip Kelly, Pete Carroll offense. They are going to abuse the run game.
He's getting 400.
They still got. He's
getting at least
400. He got all the carries he want to get, Donnie. That don't mean he gonna produce with him.
Yeah, that's fine.
When the O line is decent, I think he can.
You act like they don't got weapons though. They do.
Well, what's the weapons on the tight end core? The two tight ends.
Jacoby Myers, all right.
Man, you niggas ain't never brought Jacoby Myers' name up before today.
But
he's
solid.
That man. He had zero drops.
He had
zero drops last year. You respect that man.
He ain't had many passes come his way neither. Goddamn it!
Look,
don't do that. Yeah, what he had like 75 receptions.
Look, hold on.
He didn't have a good last year. I know that.
Real quick. So early. I don't think the weapon's not too crazy, but like I said, the top 10, I'm pushing. Yeah, I think that's pushing. Like,
that's wild.
But your reason, Donnie, your reason early is nasty as shit. Like, I just want you to know.
I'm looking at what he gonna predict. I'm looking at.
You can't. I'm not gonna lie. Like, because even I only do the tack shit like for like an award for something like for a Heisman, some shit like. That's why I wasn't hearing that Genty shit for Heisman. I'm not hearing that shit at all. I'm playing that at all. I'm not hearing that.
Hey,
no.
When you come out to the league,
but I'm talking about with his size, with his I think if Genty on some real shit,
he can work.
Genty, he's explosive, you're right. But I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting like 4-3. But I'm gonna say this much about Genty. I think that with his size and with his ability, I think they can use him all over the place. But my biggest fear is he going to be able to take the punt? Because they're going to abuse him, dog. And that's my thing. Like, they're going to abuse that man throughout the season.
My bad, Nigel.
You go number 6 overall.
You can't be Doug Martin.
Hey, but here's the thing, though, right?
But Doug Martin will be low for B. John.
Hold up. But see, here's the thing, though. Like, you're bringing up why he's not going to be as productive. Like, production doesn't mean you're not better than somebody. Like, you can look at last season, it was CeeDee Lamb was number 1 in the league, but in receiving yards, but he's not better than Justin Jefferson. You know what I'm saying?
Here's where the problem. Here's where the problem lies in
say
that.
This because I saw this and I can't stop laughing at this. Somebody said Chet Holmgren looks like Abraham Lincoln that listened to NBA YoungBoy, and that shit sent me.
I seen it too. That shit.
Wait, hold on. Early, what you about to say?
Here's the problem about that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, and I just had a conversation with you, Trent. When I sit around actual pros who play football, we talking about Hall of Famers, the guys who were elite at their position, the T.O.s, the Vernon Davises, the Quell Jacksons. When Young says this a lot, he goes, "Oh man, stats and blah, blah, blah." Hey, brother, say that shit for somebody who didn't play football, and that's okay. But for somebody when I see niggas who actually play football, that's all they talk about. They will argue you down about stats, accolades, and what they did on the football field. So we can say, if you're not as productive, it doesn't mean you're not better. But let's be real. We live in a society where if you're not producing, we don't believe in you. Just a year ago, I said Greg London wasn't shit because he wasn't producing. Now that he's producing,
here's the thing,
it's a different ballgame to have his name up there.
But that's just you being. Hold on, time.
The only guys that use stats in their favor are the ones with the production. That's the only. You don't hear Chad Johnson talk about his production. He says, "I'm better than a lot of these guys already higher than me." That's what it is.
Chad is actually very humble. Chad is actually very humble and doesn't say he's better than people. So that's a lie.
No, I'm saying if you look at some of the times he says he's better than a lot of the guys
that
are in the Hall of Fame.
Chad is actually very humble.
I'm not talking about T.O. I'm not talking about that boy. I'm talking about the other guys that people say were better than him, that guys he thinks he should have been paid more than.
But it's about production, though. So tell me this right now.
Guys that have a lot of production will always lean on production. It's like LeBron.
So
James.
if Genty, that's the point of football. That's the point of football. I don't give a fuck if you were so good, but you don't show it on the field. So if Genty has 2 800-yard seasons back to back, right? 300-400 yards receiving. Do we say it's top 10 back? Do we think he's Travis Etienne?
Here's my problem with that.
It depends on the situation.
It depends how it looks.
It's the situation. If he is on the team, if he does that with the way you're talking about the Raiders, that might be better than what a lot of guys are going to do.
But there are plenty of guys young, a la Matthew Stafford, who always been good, but it wouldn't say they went somewhere with that. I'm talking about athletes on the football field.
He's an all-time great. That's my point.
He is now.
When he was on the line,
you guys do this fake thing y'all do with. Because it's now you say that, but bro, don't act like you wouldn't say he was a top 10, top all-time, whatever quarterback when he played for the Lions, bro. A lot of you niggas was not doing that. We fake it now, but you wasn't doing that.
That doesn't make it fucking right.
Here's my problem. And the thing is,
you ain't got T.O. top 5, nigga. I don't talk to you, young.
early. Matthew Stafford has the
who ain't got
production.
T.O. top 5?
Young don't have T.O. top 5, nigga. You don't know ball.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's always had production.
That is damn mind. That is damn mind.
Who said
I
I
gotta say that
T.O. top 5?
Early don't do that because a lot of bullshit units don't do that.
I never even said T.O. not top. I said T.O.'s better than Jerry Rice. That's why I really moved out of my top 5.
Hey, I got a question for.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Oh my!
I understand. Jerry Rice.
We're not doing this, guys. Come on.
I understand.
Hold on. We're gonna go off the rails, and Drake Mortal gonna actually be right.
No, wait, real quick. Can be say, and it can be say what he gotta say, and then I want Cowboy to ask me, and I'm all for it. You said what?
I said I got a question. So you said that teams are going to 9-man box Ashton Genty in the NFL. I have a question for you. Are teams doing that to running backs? Hold up. Are teams doing that to running backs who aren't top 10?
That don't. First of all,
no.
We don't have to be. Hold. It ain't even about him being top. It's not about him being top 10. It's about if you're smart enough and you don't have anything, I'm going to take whatever you have away from you. And if you have a running back who we think can do something, that's just game plan.
Who's the running back?
So they 9-man box.
I can answer.
The Cowboys are Cowboy fans, so understand something. When it comes to coaching, he's a little slow on that because that's not something your coach would do. Your coach might say, we're only top 9 boxing niggas who top 10. Man, that's why you guys, don't succeed as much.
They expect the Bucs to get out here in Madison last year.
You're trying to and this is no I hope this does not come off as disrespectful. You're arguing from a level of superiority by using the most casual shit you can use to support your argument.
Here's my thing again, but here's the
thing. You use stats in a debate, and that is the only thing you use, friend. I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm talking about people that use that as their end all be all. You do not watch the games, and you are a casual.
Here's my thing, Cowboy, and that's adorable.
Last thing, Donnie.
That's very adorable. I can be a personality. I'm fun, but when we really breaking down football and I'm looking at Ashton Genty, I do think that we saw what he did for Boise State last year. We saw his production, and again, we saw his production. We saw his numbers, and we saw what he did on the football field versus lesser talent. And I think that we pedestal this guy to be what he's supposed to be. Now, mind you, there have been running backs in the past who did great numbers versus better talent. There's been guys like Ball that came out of Monty Ball. There's been guys like Noshawn Marina. Like, there were backs who played against better talent who we thought were going to be great backs, but once they got to the NFL system, it was different. For me, I'm looking at not only Genty's his size, I'm looking at his ability. I'm also looking at the team he's on as far as them scheming him up and him being able to produce. So my biggest thing is that to put him, I'm not saying I'm just talking shit about him right now, but I'm not saying the nigga top 25 or some shit like. No, what I'm saying is that to put him top 10 of not only not taking the football field, but versus who he played against. And who he's gonna, what team he's gonna be on is a little nasty. That's what I'm really saying.
I would
let me be serious about it. Putting him top 10
I would hear that against the top competition. He didn't produce, but he played Oregon, played Penn State. He played good. He produced against the top competition.
You can ask Trent. I was not moved by
early. No. Young, hold on. Not early. You're an Omarion Hampton fan. Shut up.
First of all, so we could be a Mario. Hold up. But the same nigga who played quarterback, who went number 1, playing the same fucking conference, but we size that nigga up.
No, this is the problem. No, see,
y'all like who y'all like, man. Y'all like who y'all like.
This is the problem, and we're gonna move on.
Niggas ain't watching. And we talking about not watching football, Cowboys.
We're not the ones taxing. You're the one taxing.
Niggas ain't watching Mario Hampton play football last year.
None of us tax early. Only you're the one taxing. None of us are taxing.
I tax him.
This is my last thing I want to say before we can get to list running back number 9.
That nigga wanted to be a difference so bad.
You're a fan of that Penn State game moved me, though. The Penn State game moved me.
Hold on.
Dude, they 9-boxed him the whole game.
You are a fan of a Mario Hampton.
Okay.
Ain't shit. Majority of teams the majority of teams that UNC played this year ain't shit.
But even with Marvin Hampton's size, his ability, on top of that, where he's going, it's a great situation he's in too.
Genty played against Oregon and Penn State and looked great in both those games.
Trenton doing Genty.
That's acknowledge that for Omarion Hampton, but not for Ashton Genty.
Ashton Genty literally
but I don't have Omarion Hampton top 10 either.
No, that's not the thing. No. This is what I'm saying. You keep taxing the Ashton Genty and the lesser talent thing. nigga, you can obviously tell where Marion Hampton's playing at. He's above everybody else that he's playing, especially the games that he's going for 250, 230, 150, 170. A majority of the teams that UNC played outside of, I think, Clemson. Did they play Clemson yet? I don't even remember.
I don't think they did.
They played doo-doo. They played big and shit like that. But during the time,
first of all, even with that, the conference that Boise State is lesser than the conference that UNC is. That's one. And we're just breaking it down for, again, he's not top 10. He's not top 10.
I get it. I agree.
Like, point blank period.
I agree.
And he's number 6. He was number 6 in the draft. He got to be good.
Early, I agree.
It's just your reason. You don't rank rookies.
Whatever.
But the reason,
I just want to say this real quick about the Penn State thing. Like, he really did. Like, remember 2019 or either 2020? I'm not too sure. Remember when Chase Young went up against Clemson and he had 0 sacks, 1 pressure on like 30+ pass rush snaps? You know why that was the case? Because he was facing triples and doubles the whole game. And that's essentially what happened to Genty versus Penn State, man. Penn State, what top 5 defensive line in the country? They had an amazing linebacker duo with Kobe Kane, and they were still 9-man boxing a group of 5 offensive line because they were that scared of Genty.
And
he's also all they had. There you go.
That's also true. And he almost won the Heisman.
I'm a coach. I go, you know what? They only have a running back. Maybe we should make sure he don't produce. Maybe
you're right. But here's the thing, Here's the thing. When you 9-man box Genty in the NFL, Brock Bowers is getting open every single time.
That's true. 100%.
Every single time he will get open.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Hold on. So, yeah, let's go to number
9. But I think Brock Bowers is a top 10 tight end, so, it's different.
For sure.
I think he's number 2.
Yo, let's get to number 9.
Here's number 9 for everybody.
God damn. You got Bucky, Aaron Jones, Marion Hampton. Dave, you are shameless. Bucky.
Nigga, they're behind Becky and fucking Rashawn Slater? Shit.
James Cook in the top 10. Yo, you know what I just thought about? Yo, Donnie, I think I know who Lissus is. I'm assuming.
Who is it?
Should be JJ, right? I knew it.
Oh yeah.
Nigga seen Brees. Yeah,
he messaged me. He was like,
why are we so low on Josh Jacobs? No, wait. No. Who's Jones? Who's Jones?
Aaron Jones.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry. I ain't hearing that.
Bro, get out of here, bro.
Early. Keep going. Let's go to number 8. Yeah, let's go to number 8.
I got to leave in like 30 minutes, so let's keep it pushing.
Let's go to number 8.
All right, here's number 8 for everybody. Excuse me.
Let's go to number 8.
Who got Hampton? God damn.
So Jacobs, Bucky, Kenneth Walker, Genty, JT at number 8.
Genty at 7, at 8 is crazy.
JT at 8 is crazy. That's just
Remember, you a different breed. Cowboy got Jacobs, Mixon, Kyron, Bucky.
No, I don't have Jacobs at 8. I think
Jonathan
that might
Taylor
be
at 8 is the
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got Jacobs at 8.
I might as well hear Jalen Hurts top 2 and Jonathan Taylor at number 8. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on, Trent. Did you send me the wrong list again with Cowboys?
Why?
You said he doesn't.
I got Jacobs at like 4.
No. Yeah, I knew exactly. Yeah, I knew exactly where Cowboy had him. Donnie, you just messed it up.
Oh, I see.
Why did you? No. I'm gonna.
Why did you send it like that?
He has Josh Jacobs top 3. I think that's bullshit.
Oh no, that's wild too.
No, I got
that's a little wild too.
4 is bullshit too.
Wait, hold on. I found the list.
Like
let me retype it real quick.
Why do we believe in Aaron Jones, bro?
Wait, is that
he can't stay healthy consistently.
That's for shit. Look at his hairline.
I ain't gonna lie, he a better receiver.
His hair is bullshit.
He and his hairline are very brittle.
Hey,
2025.
Hey, that little 10 million he got early. Hey, so transplants need to be happening.
I think you just messed up.
Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I'm okay. Hold on. Don't pull it up.
I don't think it's crazy to have
my bad, Cowboys. I'll fix it right now.
A top 8 quarterback running back.
Okay, early. You gotta think.
This nigga better be Barry Sanders, dog.
Somebody who was viewed. Somebody who was viewed more generational than Genty last year and Marvin Harrison Jr. They already had him in the top 10. Now, did they take him out outside of Young or no?
I have him.
I think Young said he was top 15.
I don't remember.
I think Young said he was top 15.
All right,
but haven't y'all learned y'all lesson? Damn.
No, we good.
Too soon.
What lesson?
Early, I got a question. Hold on. Do you think Marvin Harrison Jr. had a bad year last year?
No, I think we know this. I think that short fucker can't see over the line
if y'all
and don't throw the ball outside. All he got one eye, and that one eye is on that tight end that y'all overrate.
I hate Kyler Murray. I hate that man so much.
What? What do you mean that tight end you overrate?
Keep it going. We have a tight end episode. Hey, Donnie, we have a tight end episode, Donnie. We have a tight end episode.
Donnie, you probably going to dip. But we're gonna get to that after because again, you got to dip soon, so we got to finish this.
We have a tight end episode.
You are so lucky I got an internship. Oh my God, you're so lucky.
That's crazy. All right, Don, let's get to number 7.
All right, number 7. Here we go.
Get to number 7. Let's see.
I
play 89 for the rookie.
I hate Kyler Murray so much, dog. You know.
Bijan. Yo, what?
What am I looking at? Yo, what?
Y'all is
what?
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all, that's disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
Cowboys trying to go.
Bijan at 7.
Cowboys, you going viral as hell.
Robinson at 7.
I'll be honest with you. I made this list.
Cowboy, you going to hell for that?
I made this list when I was at work. So.
Oh man, you got no talk.
Bama real quiet, but we gonna get to Bama on him because Joe Mixon hasn't. There was the only time Joe Mixon was better than Jonathan Taylor was when Jonathan Taylor was at Wisconsin and Joe Mixon was still in the league.
Legit.
You crazy if you think Joe Mixon.
JT put up 1400.
Ironically, this is the guy. This is the guy who's talking about casuals. Ironically.
JT put up 1400.
Bijan 7 is very casual, Cowboy.
There's no way.
All I'm saying, going into this year, bro, I like Mixon, bro. Mixon is coming off a good year.
1,411 touchdowns in 13 games.
You don't understand that JT had 1,400 and he missed like 4 games?
Exactly. I understand that, but at the end of the day,
with 11 tutties, Trent.
What Mixon was doing, getting this,
mind you, AR was his quarterback. AR was his quarterback.
But this team still win with all the injuries, bro.
Come on, Brandon, you were excited when y'all drafted AR. You can go.
I was excited.
He got to go early. He has to. He has to.
I was excited.
I get it. I love stats.
Don't try to lie.
But Brandon,
Mixon was a real big reason they was winning balls.
That girl was fine when y'all was dating. Now that y'all ain't dating no more,
you like Will Levis.
I don't like when y'all do that.
You like Will Levis. Don't give me that shit.
I was wrong. I can admit I was wrong. But admit you was excited when y'all drafted AR5 in the draft.
Nigga, you like Will Levis that day. Will Levis thought you're the water boy.
Were you excited though?
Will always put in there fucking water boy. Get the fuck out of here.
Early, are you a Titans fan?
No, I'm not a Titans fan.
I was rooting for Will Levis.
I was rooting for Will Levis. I was wrong. Brandon is a Colts fan who was excited when they drafted him. Now you keep
Get the fuck out of here.
You were excited. Then give him some time. Give him some time, Brandon. Give him some time. Wait for him to glow up.
You should be banned for talking about quarterback.
I got beat you.
What just happened?
Give her time to.
What just happened?
That was enhanced ignorance. Good God.
Look. Let's get to number 6. Bro. Let's get to number 6.
Nigga like Will Levi jeans. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, young. I ain't gonna let you slide. I'll talk to you later, though.
What happened?
What happened? Oh, with CMC?
Mm-hmm. We'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna let you know something. Should I say it? Should I say this? Someone on here doesn't have CMC in the top 10.
I mean, if you can bank on health though, but
nah, that's not crazy because
I'm not gonna keep putting CMC top 10 because he's the only serviceable white running back. I don't care. He getting hurt, bro. He out of top 10. Womp womp.
All right, so young
running backs.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem, Bama. Why do you not have CMC, but then have Brees at 6?
Yeah,
what's wrong with I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, all I'm saying is, Yon, nothing.
I'm taking
Brees can't stay healthy
either.
either.
Fucking mind, bro.
Brees can't stay healthy either.
I'll take CMC with one leg over Brees Hall.
Guys, hold on, time out. Trent, let me go. Hold on. Here's my issue. If you're not gonna have CMC top 10 because of health, that's totally fine. Why is Brees 6 when he's had arguably more injuries over the last few years?
Last year. Brees went off last year, and that's with a terrorist at quarterback.
What?
Yo, bro.
Off the grid?
No, y'all don't realize.
He had 800 yards. He had like 4.3.
Wait. What? Brees Hall went off in chat.
What are you talking about?
Brees Hall might be the worst part about the offense.
Domino.
No, on film he looks bad too. Don't do that. On film, no. On film he looks bad too.
Why do we say we're stat driven? Can y'all name a nigga who's good who don't got stats?
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
He didn't win. He didn't wait. Time out. Pause. He didn't go off last year.
He didn't.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
He had like
he absolutely did.
That's why he failed a 6 for me.
Yeah, 875. Yeah, 875.
Brees was very disappointing.
And he was healthy. He was healthy the entire year.
Mostly, he was mostly healthy. Yeah.
off a diamond.
All I'm saying is, if they give B Allen some more touches this year, I wouldn't be surprised.
When they use Brees Hall, bro. When they use Brees Hall.
Dog, they talking about trading him actually. Like they're talking about trading him.
They were.
He's always hurt. Always.
That's not why they're trading him though. They're not to pay them.
But the Jets already have a running back. His name is Justin Fields.
Are you really trying to work the he gonna get paid top dollar angle? Like that? No, that's not gonna work. That's not about to happen.
Wait, time out. Young, you think Brees Hall went off?
Yo, don't talk about my goat like that.
No. Y'all remember where I had Brees last year?
Yeah, I know. You said he was better than
Shout out Buckeyes, man. Shout out Buckeyes.
I moved him down.
Yeah.
Not because I still think I think he's a elite back. I just think he didn't produce last year.
I hear you.
The reason he really dropped for me is because he fumbled like crazy, and I never thought that would be an issue. Like he was fumbling way too much last year.
Yes,
but that O-line was garbage. So I'm not
saying he went off is crazy, but let's get to number 5.
Brees Hall better get that shit off the glass because Justin Fields going for 1,200 this year.
Let's get these top 5s going.
You better get off the glass. Justin Fields going for 1,200 this year.
CMC, JT, Jake, Gibbs, JT, Gibbs, JT. Yeah, this is the JT Gibbs club for sure.
Yep.
Okay. What's number 4?
That's word. I got CMC.
I ain't gonna lie. The more I think about it, we might have Gibbs rated too damn high. I'm too excited about him a little too soon.
So CMC, JT, CMC, Henry. Ooh, JJ got Henry at 4.
That's
CMC.
That's a little spicy.
Bijan, CMC.
That ain't that bad. He getting older. He might fall off.
Shit.
Not this year. Not this year.
Now with Lamar Jackson.
Not this year.
Let's see number 3.
Let's see number 3.
Wait, am I tweaked? Oh.
Henry, CMC, Bijan, CMC, Henry, Bijan, Jacobs, brother.
That's crazy, bro.
Here's the key to CMC though. You have to do him accordingly yearly. So every year he's gonna have a bad year, the next year he'll come back. So you got to give him a year off every year. As a Panthers fan, you know, if he has a good season, next year he ain't gonna be shit. I'm just letting you know right now.
So I'm assuming number 2.
So you say next year
we all know who
this year he's gonna be amazing.
So I'm already knowing Bama gonna have Henry 1. I'm already knowing. So
of course he does.
Saquon. Yeah, I knew it. The only one with him. I knew it. I ain't
right, man. Y'all,
Bama, you weird, dog. You a weird nigga, man.
I'm not weird.
Wait, time out.
King, nigga.
There is no way
until he retires.
Oh, he's not early. Bijan Robinson not top 5.
Who? He absolutely doesn't even have any receiving game. Like Saquon,
time out.
Just off receiving back.
The King.
He don't give a fuck now.
They're carry top 3. I can't. We know who's
the ball.
He been in the ball. We know number 1. But hold on, early. Bijan Robinson not top
5. Cowboy. Bijan on top 10. I mean top 7.
Deflecting is crazy.
I'm getting. Look,
they both need to explain themselves.
They do.
I'm gonna give Cowboy a tax because he was at work. You sat down and made that list. So Bijan Robinson on top 5.
Explain yourself.
Here's the thing, fellas. I don't like his haircut. Hey, look, man, I like who I like, man. I ain't gotta do that. Okay. That nigga shares carries with Tyler Algier, okay? He shares carries with Tyler Algier.
Mohawk dreads are
Look, I understand it. Does Bijan Robinson has the worst haircut in the NFL?
Absolutely.
No. That Zay Flowers shit got it, Trent. Zay Flowers got it.
Look, early, I get it. Him and DeAndre Hopkins have the
Zay Flowers got that shit too.
That braid
on the field is top 5, bro.
Now I really think here's my thing. I think I ain't gonna lie. Bijan is one of them guys that aesthetically I think he's a little overrated. I ain't gonna lie. That's honestly what it is. It ain't nothing too much I can say about it other than the fact he ain't my type of running back right now. Like I think he's definitely top 5.
What don't you like about Bijan, bro? He's a bruising back. He got quick feet. He got great juke moves. He's one of the best receivers. Well, he is the best receiver back in the league. What don't you like about Bijan? Great vision.
I'm sorry.
No one runs a better.
Alvin Kamara still
no
plays.
one runs a better Texas route than Bijan Robinson.
Alvin Kamara still plays.
I haven't seen someone.
No, he's a better receiver back now.
I have not seen anyone run a Texas route than Bijan Robinson.
He absolutely is. He absolutely is.
Bijan
is the best receiver back in
the
the
pass
league.
game. I don't know about top best in the league.
You don't gotta be the best. He a top 5 receiver.
No, but yeah, no, for sure.
Well, I'm not saying
that's why he's 2 for me.
I'm not saying that's.
I'm just confused on the part that not top 5.
No, I think I want more numbers. I ain't gonna lie.
What does he lack in his game? I don't
know. He had 15 yards last year.
But he should be. I think Bijan's ability, he should be up there with Derrick Henry and Saquon.
So just wait, hold on, pause. No. So just because he didn't have 1,800 yards in 2K, he's not top 5.
Bougie, man.
Derrick had 19, by the way. Just
Harry had 19.
He had 19, by the way, not 18.
Bougie.
Wait, hold on.
So 1900, bro.
Wait, Hey, Early, you do understand. Wait, this nigga, Early, you are so.
Yeah. Bring the list up.
Confusing. You're confused.
He ain't fucking with JT.
You're a bot.
What?
That's not even true. That's not.
They don't want nothing. He ain't. I don't think y'all. Here's the thing. I think because the nigga plays for Hot Atlanta, y'all speak about him. JT is a top 3 to 4. He's a top 3 to 4 back.
Come on. Whoa. Atlanta's not on nothing to where it be like it's some.
Who cares?
Like,
and also, Bijan doesn't catch the ball better than that white boy that I have above him. That's another thing.
It's in the same.
He runs the ball better though.
But he's the white.
He runs the ball better.
I better stop talking about.
He's white. So
why? If C-Mac was a black man, I swear to God, we'd be calling him LT. Stop it.
Whoa.
He'd be black too. That's why.
You said what, young?
If C-Mac was a black man, we'd call him LT.
He would have a little bit more.
Yeah, and that, see, why do y'all be lying?
What, Larry the Lobster?
That's a blatant lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to have this conversation on stream, but that is y'all niggas be lying.
Now, but all the time, Bijan, I think
no reason about that.
I think Bijan, listen, of his rookie year, we know he had bullshit. But Bijan, I feel like he does share carries with Tyler Algier, which is, a little bit of a tax. That's why, honestly, I'm be real with you. I know I'm being a little nasty, but Gibbs might be a little too high for me, too. Honestly, he might have put it a little too high off of just how he played, because I don't think Gibbs can be a back by himself. So I might want to redo that list a little bit, because Gibbs might be a little too high. But I just want more out of Bijan. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want Bijan to be
1,514 tutties. A little bit
Yeah,
shit.
Like
too much more, goddamn it, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, but this is where young and I don't understand, because early. I'm gonna be honest with you. You are a stat merchant. You do. And you.
But here's the thing, because this is here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Wait, think about this. Hold on. Just think about this, chat. Just think about this. Nigga ran for 1,500 yards, 14 TDs. Yeah, I mean,
wait, did he run? He actually ran for 1,500 yards.
Yes.
If you round up,
I didn't even know that.
1486.
And if you
look a little prettier.
He had 1,900 scrimmage yards, guys. 1,900.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Drake London got 1,200 yards, 1,300 yards receiving as well. I'll take you out 1,200 as well.
1,400 yards, 14 TDs, almost 5 yards per carry. That's not enough.
Hey, watch this. Hey, Brandon. How many yards did JT have?
Is that what?
He had 1,400.
He had 1,400.
How many games did JT play?
Like 14 games.
Who does JT have around him?
Yeah.
You got
chill. He's got the best quarterback in the league,
line. Wait, you talk about Atlanta's O-line. The Colts O-line is
Colts O-line.
Hold on, time out.
The receivers are terrible.
Time out, bro.
Get him together, Brandon. Get him together, Brandon.
Trent, he's being nasty, though. The reason why he's being nasty, the reason why you don't have nobody, that's the reason why he's getting force-fed the fucking ball. So it's way more impressive for Bijan to be doing what he's doing when you got Drake London going for 1,200 yards, and then you even got Darnell Mooney getting touches too, and Merg is a cow pig.
Hey, Trent, real quick. Can we bitch spin Bama so I can ask Bama a question? Can we bitch spin back and ask Bama a question? Hey Bama, is Derrick Henry's whole career not being force fed?
Oh,
no. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Hold on. Early.
No.
A lot of you early. I would say
No, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
It's not.
You're a damn lie.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Bama, he caught your ass.
Hey, Trent, ain't gonna lie, Trent. Hey, Trent, I'm not hearing the JT shit because they had the same amount of carries. JT might play 4 less games, they had the same amount of carries. JT had 303.
Fam.
304.
Fam.
Same amount of carries. They put the same.
Nobody respects Anthony Richardson at all passing.
Oh, hell
He's zeroing on JT.
Chill. That's the best quarterback of all time. Stop playing.
Nah, that's Will Levis. But nobody respects Anthony Richardson fucking throwing the ball, bro.
Look,
except the like that one throw he had that was like.
And here's the thing, I could be a stat merchant in sports, dog. I don't understand. Y'all got in real life. I don't tell my girl like you got 3 dishwashers this week. You had 7 times when you filled the car up. Like I don't stat watch in real life. It's sports, and I'm not stat watching in sports. So what am I doing? I am watching what you do. I'm also watching what you do in the field, but I'm also watching what you produce.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
That's
no, you're not.
crazy.
You know why you're not early? Because number one, Bijan Robinson.
Because you just said Bijan should get 1,800.
Bijan Robinson literally has top 5 production and he has a top 5 skill set for a running back, and he's not in your top 5.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
This shit don't add up. It don't add up. But by your logic, it don't add up.
That nigga played 17 games and had 304 yards and 1,400 yards.
And then you even expected him to have 1,800, so you value him.
Yeah, 3, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. But he didn't though, Brandon. But he didn't.
I ain't gonna lie. But he didn't go for 1,800 on the regular like that. 1,800 is like a regular.
Bijan is like a female with thick thighs. You expect it to be fat back there, but ain't as fat as it should be. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we've gone into a weird realm. We need to.
That's how you get the AA guy. That's how you get the heat off. That's how you get the heat off. That is top tier heat deflection. Get the heat off you. That's all you got to do. Come on.
Early, you want some bot shit, bro. But anyways, we not done early. We not done because Trey McBride overrated to you? Because I heard that.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, you got to explain that, bro.
I'd love to hear this logic.
What do we have Trey McBride?
3.
3 minutes.
3 or 4.
He's top 3.
Top 3 at the worst.
Trey McBride top 5 for sure.
Top 5.
He's top
3 at the worst. 3 at the worst.
I think it's 3. I think it's 3.
3 at the worst.
3 at the worst.
I think it's 3 at the
Wait,
worst.
whoa.
3 at the worst.
No, he is a
3 at his
general
best.
consensus.
No,
Like
3 at the worst.
3 at his best.
No, 3
You're
at his
not
best.
telling me Laporta is better than him. You're not.
No. He said the top 2. No, Donnie. He said
that's it.
No. That's what he's saying, Donnie. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Top 3 at
Top 2. Well, he said top 2 is locked. So yeah, 3 at the best. Oh, cool.
Well, we all agree he's 3. He's 3.
I don't even.
So we got George Kittle number 1, right?
Yeah.
Mine was number 2, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was in number 2.
And then McBride number 3.
That's a tier 1.
That's the tier 1 tight ends.
Tier 1.
Okay, so what does he do better than Dallas Goedert?
No.
The
burden of proof is on you. You're the one that said he's overrated.
Whoa.
I think he's more. I think he's more.
What does Dallas Goedert do better than Trey McBride?
Whoa.
And I like Dallas Goedert too. He's a good player.
Hold on. Whoa. So since you want to ask that question, what does Dallas Goedert do better than Trey McBride?
It's here a lot in my face.
Listen,
Dallas Goedert.
I'm a big screen.
I think Dallas Goedert. I think Dallas Goedert is a better route runner than Trey McBride. He is.
Whatever. Fine. Whatever.
Trey McBride is literally all athleticism and catching. So yeah.
Okay.
So okay, cool.
He's a top 3 yak tight end. Early. They used him on screens and he just broke tackles.
Mind you, Kyler Murray was throwing to him. Kyler Murray.
My nigga, if Kyler Murray, listen, if it's a lot of tight ends that get off, Kyler Murray throw to them.
Hold on, no, time out. Keep going. What else is Dallas Goedert do better than?
He got so Trey McBride does have better hands.
Oh boy.
Okay. I personally think that their yak is very similar because Dallas got to get off too.
Fuck out of here. Goddard don't got top 5.
2025. Are we serious?
Goddard don't got top 5 yet.
No. All right, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Next.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I can admit. I just don't like Trey McBride because he plays for the Cardinals and that bum ass small ass quarterback.
Okay.
Whatever.
So hold on. So you doing that early? What's your problem with Kyler Murray? Where you got Kyler Murray ranked?
I Kyler Murray ranked out the league
Like
if he don't
16.
get it together this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Kyler Murray is a overrated.
I think we still living off that nigga season 3-4 years ago. And I think the way he reads the football field, I think him being small is a problem for him.
You're a Bryce Young fan.
You said what?
You're a Bryce Young fan.
That's true.
Donnie, I'm a Panthers fan, okay? I don't choose
Oh
who
my
we
God.
draft.
Hey,
I don't see what's gonna be draft.
He's being honest.
Let's be for real. Bryce Young. Let's be. Kyler Murray makes Bryce Young look like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Let's be for real. That nigga's small. That
Bryce
like
is at least
5'11".
Oh my God.
Bryce is
That nigga's like 5'6" playing quarterback.
Bryce
And if we're being honest, if Kyler Murray didn't have feet, if Kyler Murray couldn't run his ass off, dog, he would be a mid-ass quarterback, dog. A super
And if Lamar Jackson didn't have feet, he wouldn't be top 3, but he does. So who cares?
Lamar's still 65 to 70% completion rate. Lamar's still 65 to 70% completion rate.
CFL.
Two-time fucking MVP. Hey, Donnie, watch your mouth, Donnie. Watch your mouth.
Hey, Early, I gotta ask you this question before I bounce. I gotta ask you this question because I gotta bounce. Who do you have? Do you have Kyler Murray or Anthony Richardson?
Be nasty. Be nasty. Be nasty.
It's easy. Come on now. That's your bar. That's your bar. That's a very low bar, buddy.
I had to take Kyler because he sucks so bad.
Be nasty.
I'll put like this early. If Baker Mayfield is a 10, what is Kyler Murray?
Like 20? 17 to 20?
Nigga, no.
If Baker's a 10, Kyler's like, because if Baker is the top 10 quarterback, by the way, Kyler's like 6.5. Being nice.
Kyler, keep him noted. Keep him noted.
Keep him noted. Here's my biggest thing, Donnie. What has Kyler done for you in the last 2 or 3 seasons for you to be so high on him?
Tyler, this is the best team you've had in your career. Just keep him right, man.
So I ain't gonna lie. He's like the 16th.
And early, the fact that this is Kyler's best team in his career, I think that says something.
Hey,
Which
is sad. We'll see that man on Sunday afternoon.
I'll agree on this though.
Hey, Brandon, say it with me, Brandon. Brandon, say it with me. What you seen out there? Finish it, Brandon. What you seen out there?
Hey, K1, what you see out there, K1?
I'll put like this. I will agree with
Kyler. Keep him noted.
I ain't gonna lie. He's 16. He's like the 16th best.
I'm not gonna lie. Kyler is fake living off some shit from 5 to 4 years ago though.
And here's another thing. We don't notice. They always put him at 1 o'clock game slots, so he can be trash in peace. They always put him at 1 o'clock game slots, bro. I'm sick of it. They never give him primetime games where we can witness his stake, bro.
You know why they don't give him primetime games? Because no one wants to watch the ass Cardinals.
No, nobody wants to watch ass Kyler Murray.
Ho! Don't do that, Donnie. Don't do that, Donnie. Because if he was him, we would watch him no matter who he played for if he was him.
The Cardinals had back-to-back top 5 picks. That's why they weren't on prime time. Come on.
If he was him, Donnie, we would watch him no matter where he played, Donnie. Don't give me that shit, Donnie. Don't give me that shit, Donnie. We wouldn't watch the Bears game. But when Kenny Williams came last year, they was going prime time.
By the way, early, Arizona had 2 primetime games last year. Just saying.
Nice. Everybody get at least one.
And he sucked in both of them.
What is up with the
No, he didn't. Because he Justin Herbert in the Chargers early.
Young, what you asking, brother?
Yeah.
What's up with the Kyler Murray slander?
Yeah, all right.
Nah, it's Passover, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's Passover. Just let that little nigga slide.
Because he was a number 1 pick and he hasn't lived up to that.
Is it slander early? I meant early.
Yeah, all right.
Young, is it slander for real?
I don't think people gas him too.
You said what?
Nah, we let that nigga slide too much, bro.
Is that okay? If you don't think about it.
If you have Kyler Murray 16 behind Baker Mayfield, it's slander.
Young, you don't have Baker Mayfield over Kyler Murray.
Agreed.
Baker's better than him, bro.
I want to make
y'all weird, bro. Y'all weird.
I'm trying to understand. Just y'all.
There's no way you think he's better than Baker Mayfield.
Now we just came for niggas we like now. We just came for niggas we like. Don't do that.
I'm trying to understand.
So we see a half a beast face right now.
You can see your face.
We see a nose and beard game.
Yeah, word.
When did Kyler Murray? When did Baker become better than Kyler Murray, y'all?
When he got Dave Canales,
probably about 2 years ago.
When he started producing.
When he started putting up 40 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So when you got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
When you got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
First of all, when he had here's what y'all do. You niggas don't give Mike Evans. Y'all don't give Mike Evans no love. But when the argument comes to when you got to boost up Mike Evans, now Mike Evans is Mike Evans. He had prime DeAndre Hopkins and did damn near nothing with him.
Who did?
What do you mean? These are the lies.
He had Marvin Harrison last year, and let's be for real. Marvin Harrison should have been putting up Thomas and Neighbors numbers last year. It wasn't his fault.
Is that his fault though?
Go watch the all 22 on that nigga, Trent. Let's watch the all 22 on that nigga. How many times he was wide the fuck open?
Is that a schematic? Can that not be a schematic issue early? Scheme, coaching, and shit still matters though. That matters because they were.
Trent,
boy, Marvin Harrison won't be able to do shit. They won't him do nothing last year. Man. Come on.
So I'll let Donnie
Marvin Harrison. See the narrative? See the narrative?
They weren't. They took him in a run straight or run a post. 85% of the row.
Donnie, because I know Donnie, you about to dip. So Donnie, you go.
Yep, I got a dip, and I'm going to say this early, and you may not believe me, but you can ask Yon, Trent, Durag, Bama, and Nigel, because I said it in the group chat. Did I go back a few weeks ago and watch every single snap of Marvin Harrison Jr.'s rookie year? Did I? Yes or no?
No.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Thank you. No, this is what I'll say. This is what I'll say. Kyler does have some blame. I'll give you that. He does. He was inconsistent. He was up and down a lot. I remember the Vikings game, the 2 Seahawks games. He was terrible, for sure. But then you have some games against like the Dolphins or the games against the Chargers or the game against the Rams where he was damn near perfect. I don't think Kyler is the main reason why Marvin didn't put up those crazy numbers. The reason is because Marvin Harrison Jr.'s contested catching was, I would argue, bad. Out of all the receivers that had at least 100 targets, he was dead last in contested catch rate. Dead last. And the main reason is because he just didn't live up to the play strength. Because I still think the ball tracking is unbelievable. He has some, I'd argue, top 6-7 ball tracking in the league. That's what made him so generational. The problem is he didn't have the play strength to go up against a guy like Gonzo or go up against a guy like Jalen Ramsey. Like he didn't have that type of play strength. He couldn't win like that. Marvin, he didn't drop any passes just because his hands are that good. But in contested situations, if he catches at least, because he also got put in a lot of contested situations. I believe he was top 5 in the NFL in contested catches in terms of how many he had. If he catches at least 50% of them, that's 1,250 yards and 14 touchdowns.
So Donnie, you said you watched
entirely different.
You watched all before you go. You said you watched all the film of him.
Every single snap of his rookie year, yes, every single one.
Cool, but before we got on the podcast, you said your life was very hectic, so we didn't get time to watch a full tape of. Which one? Which one is this? Are you busy? You're not busy, Donnie.
Listen, man. You live and
you found time to watch that Marvin Harrison, huh?
Early, you wake up, you grind, you find 4 hours of sleep, you sleep, and then you wake back up.
Shit, he said he did it. Hey,
it's just
what? What you think?
Kyler Murray discourse.
So you got Young. You got Kyler over Baker right now?
Yes.
It's in the mud.
Why?
He's better than him.
Why?
That's the one on the ground wipes. So that half of that game.
We're talking about quarterbacks, y'all. Please stop doing that shit, man.
Playmaker.
That's not a quarterback's games right now. Let me make sure.
What are you talking about?
Is the rushing game not how we rank quarterbacks in this day and age of football?
Can I ask you something real quick?
No. Answer that quick. Answer that first.
What quarterback in NFL history who's at the top of the top that we give a fuck about whether they can run or not? Be honest.
I don't think you heard what I just said. I'm gonna repeat what I just said.
We're talking about Patrick Mahomes.
I'm gonna repeat what I just said.
Bro,
what quarterback in modern history?
Joe Burrow.
Keyword: modern history. Do we not account for rushing?
Joe Burrow.
Let's do this real quick. We'll give you niggas who play now. Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford. Baker doesn't have to run that much. Patrick Mahomes runs every now and then.
In those convos.
They're literally guys that we don't. Fuck it. Justin Herbert don't run nowhere. Like they're
CJ Stroud. Do you think Stafford and those guys throw
Stroud's
better
a good
than
one.
Lamar?
You said what?
Do you think Stafford and them they throw better than Lamar? And you agree, right?
They throw the ball better than Lamar.
Do you have Lamar over Stafford?
Yeah, I have Lamar over Stafford.
Why? Okay, I'm gonna move on. So this is why we'll skip that part. This is the point. Throwing the ball, yeah, I think Baker over the middle is a lot. He's better than Kyler.
Yes.
But I also think Kyler's deep ball is better than Baker. Kyler's off script is better than Baker. Those two things for me is why he is better than Baker. And then
I don't know when Kyler's throwing a deep ball, but also coming back because the balls of Trent Brown will be that deep. Pause. But what really blows me is that when you try to do that little thing just now and try to move past it.
Well, you name me the year that Lamar Jackson had a Puka and a Cooper Cup.
You're missing the point early. It has nothing. Matthew Stafford, when he didn't have good receivers, was still an elite thrower of football. That's the disconnect.
But we're also talking about what you're producing with what you had, and Lamar produces more with what he has than Matthew Stafford does with what he has. That's why he's better.
That's not how I value it. That's my point. I'm only going.
You also don't know what contested means, Young. So you know,
I'm only going off the skill set. That's it. The skill set, like again, when people have Jalen Hurts over Kyler Murray, there hasn't been a day that Jalen Hurts has taken a breath on this earth. He's been better than Kyler Murray at quarterback. Not a single day.
Jalen Hurts is absolutely better.
Except, and watch this. Except when he plays. With this shit, man. Except when he plays in the playoffs.
They won't say at what.
Except in the playoffs.
What is he? So, B, tell me, what is he better at Kyler Murray than? That you've seen.
Jalen Hurts is better at anticipating throwing the ball. He's a better deep thrower than Kyler is. Kyler barely throws the deep ball anymore. He's better. He's more accurate.
It's almost as if his best deep threat was Marvin Harrison Jr.
What do y'all mean? Tyler
him and Trayvon Bryant.
So I gotta I understand.
You can
explain this.
Trey McBride.
I need y'all to explain this to me. Explain this to me. Because y'all are big production guys. Kyler Murray does not throw the deep ball anymore. Apparently, he's not accurate across the middle. So he must just be throwing bubble screens and quick routes to Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison. And somehow he's producing.
And Greg Dortch. Greg Dortch.
He is producing.
Michael Wilson.
He's producing more,
shout out,
even in his best year, than the guy y'all say is better than him and Jalen Hurts.
They don't even throw the ball that much.
See, Brandon, you had to ask Young questions. What do you mean he's producing more?
Y'all tell me, because y'all told me he's producing. He has more yards, more stats.
Why is Kyler Murray producing more than Hurts?
Couldn't you say that? Couldn't you say that helps Kyler though? Because Kyler in those games he has to throw to win. Jalen Hurts doesn't have to throw to win every game. Kyler has to throw to win.
Kyler had a 3-game lead over every single NFC West opponent, and he fucked it up.
So okay. I just want to make sure.
And for sure, I will give you that.
Hold on,
yeah, I seen it with my own.
But there's also I can also
Kyler. No, Donnie. Kyler losing games is all because of Kyler Murray. Is that what y'all was saying?
It's about
not that doodle defense.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
not the inconsistent play calling.
And mind you, the way y'all talk about Jalen Hurts.
So we haven't watched Kyler Murray fold throughout the season.
It's not. We're not saying he's not in fault, but there's a lot of other factors in play too.
There are factors, but let's not act like Kyler isn't like one of the main.
No, we ain't saying he's not though. He's not perfect. No, Kyler's had his fumbles, but
okay. So would you admit that Jalen Hurts is not the main reason they're winning?
He's not, but he's a better player. Let's be honest.
So I'm gonna ask again.
Zach Charbonnet gives them like
what does he do better? Because it can't be the throwing. Because I'm not even kidding you. His entire career, Kyler Murray has been regarded by everybody as a better thrower in the football. That's actually Jalen Hurts is not, which is why A.J. Brown is complaining when they're winning. That's one of the reasons. He can't
forget about that, dude.
Nigga, the only reason Marvin Harrison ain't complaining because he come from a family of niggas who don't complain. Don't do that. Because if Marvin Harrison had a mouth and he spoke up, he complained too about that nigga.
Did I not just tell you if he gets more of those contested catches, he has like 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns, and no one's saying a goddamn word.
Donnie. When you watch, let me ask you something, because this is what I know. I knew particularly about him because I have Marvin Harrison as one of my fantasy players. When you watch Kyler Murray's games with Marvin Harrison, right? Well, there not a lot of times when you watch every film. Well, there are a lot of times where he forces the Marvin Harrison in situations where it was like last minute, or it was like it was not a situation where it was like, oh, I'm gonna throw it at the Marvin because I ain't got nothing left right now, or I'm gonna throw the Marvin when it might not be, maybe the route might have changed, or he might have adjusted on the route because you hold the ball too long. Like, there's a lot of times where when Marvin was open, he didn't throw it. But then when Marvin was covered and now he has nothing left and Trey McBride is covered, now I'm going to force it to Marvin. And a lot of those plays were bad on Marvin because you're throwing the ball at inept times, and now it's looking like Marvin Harrison didn't catch the ball in traffic, or he's having he ran a bad route or something like that. But when you actually watch it, there have been plenty of times where he was actually open. And when the read was open, he didn't throw it to him. He gave him late balls. Did that not happen a lot last season?
Because I watched that a lot last season.
Not as much as you. I think more towards the beginning of the season, yes. Like I think the Bills game in particular, but also the main reason why Marvin didn't get the ball a lot against the Bills game was because we all know this. McDermott is the king of too high. Like he's the king of it. No one runs too high. Maybe Fangio, but that's it. He runs too high more than anybody. And Marvin was asked to be the main downfield threat because once again, like I said, who else is it going to be? It's not going to be Michael Wilson. It's not going to be Trey McBride. Greg Dortch, he may be smaller, but he's not a burner. He's like a 4'4" guy. Marvin is probably the fastest receiver on that team, and he's 6'4".
He is.
Like, that's the sad thing about it. So that's why he didn't get the production versus Buffalo. But then, and I agree with you, there are plenty of missed throws. I'm not saying there aren't. That's why I told you Kyler does deserve blame. But the main reason why it didn't work was because, like I said, he was last in the NFL in contested catch situation. He caught 28% of his contested catches out of like 43 attempts. If that number goes up by another 25% now that he added more play strength, he's at 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns.
So Don, do you think a lot of Kyler Murray's problems is lack of what he has?
I think it's a lack of consistency.
I would say Kyler Murray's problems.
Most quarterbacks in the NFL.
I would say Kyler Murray's problems are.
Kyler's is week to week though. It's week to week.
Baker Mayfield is week to week.
3 touchdowns.
Jalen Hurts is week to week. All of these quarterbacks that are not in the elite top 5 guys are week to week on how they perform. That's just
Baker had most of his receivers hurt throughout the season, bro. He's still producing.
Nah, you can't do that though because they start bringing up situations for Kyler. Y'all gonna be like, oh,
that's what I don't understand. And look, I'm not saying Mike Evans is the greatest receiver in the world. Mike Evans is elite at what he does. That now relative to the league, that's different. But Mike Evans, same thing as Nico Collins. He is a dominant X receiver. All those in-breaking routes on the outside, they dominate. Are they weaker in other aspects of their game? For sure. But you combine that with Chris Godwin, Jalen McMillan, whatever his name is, broke out. They were a nice squad. And then you got Bucky Irving. Now their run game, they have a good run game. Yeah, Baker Mayfield is going to look better. Kyler Murray has never had.
The Cardinals had a good run game. James Conner had a good season.
Kyler Murray is the main reason why the run game.
I just said, has Kyler Murray ever had that?
A run game?
With what all those things combined, has Kyler Murray ever had that in the season?
Man, look, he had Hop, he had old man Larry Fitzgerald. I understand he was just a possession guy, but he had him.
So if you understand he's a possession guy,
come on, dog.
He was a tight end.
I'm not even mentioning it.
I mean, Larry Fitzgerald.
Bro, let's not act like he was still a good elite possession receiver. I understand.
He was
up.
Okay, 36-year-old Larry Fitz.
This is where we start.
36-year-old Larry Fitz.
For me to say something. Why are we acting like Kyler didn't have D-Hop, Christian Kirk, and a whole plethora of other guys?
Fine, yeah, Christian
Kirk. And he was 7-0, MVP front runner, and then he got hurt.
On top of that, add James Conner on top of that.
James Conner was not there with D-Hop.
Yes, he was.
JJ.
Hey,
when was he?
He was.
Let me go. As the Cardinal fan, let me go. He
James
started
Conner
out.
literally left Pittsburgh and
He
went straight to the
started
Cardinals.
out. He started out 7-0. He started out 7-0. Got
Real question.
hurt, and then in the playoff game against the Rams, he didn't have D-Hop.
He had it, yeah. Donnie, real question. What year was that when he was top like 3 in MVP?
That was 2021.
2020 and 2021.
That was the last time he had a real squad around.
So that's when prime players were getting hurt in COVID years.
When's the last time Kyler had that? Kyler had that. Why you trying to
act like he was better than Baker?
Why are you trying to act like?
Was he not better than Baker that year?
2021 was the last time.
But that situation. But come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Kyler in 2021. That was the last time Arizona had a squad that was worth anything.
And he was in MVP conversations.
But my thing is though. But the thing
why
is
you saying that like Baker wasn't in?
I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you where it gets nasty, Trent.
Why you saying that like Baker wasn't in MVP conversation?
And the last time we saw a good Patrick Mahomes was 3 years ago, and nobody's going to go that far.
Whoa.
We're not doing that.
2022.
We're not doing that.
That was the MVP.
We're supposed to be arguing about running backs.
Niggas throwing Pat Mahomes.
Niggas shitting on Patrick Mahomes to prove him to pump up Kyler Murray.
Boy, we have gone too far. We have gone too far. This nigga's insane.
2022 Patrick Mahomes MVP year. Yes or no?
You said what?
Was 2022 Patrick Mahomes MVP year?
Yes, that was his last MVP.
2023, there were people up here. Patrick Mahomes did not play well. Can we agree?
Oh, in the regular season, no, we didn't.
Okay. 2024, which was last year, a lot of people were saying
MVP talks last year. What are
He
you
was better
about?
than 23 though.
Wait, but time out though. Time out.
He was cool.
No, wait. Whoa. Young. Here's what you're confusing though. Hold on. You're good. Mahomes wasn't on this MVP shit in 2022, but 23 and 24, he was still good. And then you already seen what he did in the playoffs. And like he was still good.
Kyler
Murray,
bro, be trying to compare.
I'm not gonna
lie. I heard in 20.
He's got hurt. He been on shit since that though. Mahomes been good.
Bro, Mahomes so good. Mahomes so good that Young calling him trash because he's worse compared to himself. It's crazy.
The
nigga basically just said that Rihanna was ugly, but Sexy Red was sexy.
You can't compare that. But you can't compare it because literally
don't be bashing women like that, man. Don't be saying that.
If you want to say Mahomes wasn't from 2022 to 2023, 2023, what is a drop off? Yeah, but Mahomes in 2022 is one of the best seasons you ever seen. He was still good in 23 and 24.
Y'all are missing the point. Y'all
are trying to ain't been on shit since 2023.
Kyler Murray has been hurt. He's been hurt. Those 2 years he's hurt. He was hurt. He got hurt. He has been hurt.
But he played 17 games last year and he was still.
So you praising a dude that's not available?
Yeah.
So what about this year, Young?
Yeah, what happened?
He was good. Y'all were acting like
he wasn't. He was good.
I watched every single Cardinals game. No, he wasn't.
Okay,
I watched
Young.
He wasn't better than Baker.
I'm not saying
Young. Let me ask you this.
He was
Young. Let me ask you this. Do you think he was top 10 good?
Inconsistent.
Young, do you think because you got Kyler Murray in the top 10? Do you think he was top 10 good this year?
Top 10 good as far as what? Production?
No, just his play this year.
The play? No, the play wasn't.
He wasn't better than Baker.
Okay. Just think about.
You don't think he's better than Baker though?
No, just think about it. Young.
No, he does think he's better than Baker. Apparently.
If you think his play this year, was Jalen Hurts play top 10 this year?
You said what?
You heard exactly what I said.
Serious.
Was Jalen Hurts playing top 10 level football?
Was Jalen Hurts play?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. You're lying. You're lying.
No, stop.
Wait.
Y'all are comparing two different teams. He could be at 10.
You know he's what?
I'm not saying he's
Jalen put together a great year.
What are we talking about? 10 quarterbacks that played better.
This is hold on. Y'all are number one. You know damn well the situation is different, and Hurts didn't even have to do as much compared to Kyler. But his year, I'm not gonna lie. His year, he was playing. I don't think it was 10 better than him.
You don't think 10?
You're lying. You're lying. What did Hurts do that was a top 10 worthy quarterback?
You said what?
Nigga, what did Kyler do that was top 10 worthy?
He was still bringing great.
Well, he just said he
didn't.
He just said it wasn't.
Yeah, he said he didn't.
Kyler Murray can still bring great rushing value, and he was still a good passer. So what are you talking about?
He wasn't that good this year, though.
He doesn't have AJ Brown and Smitty. Of course, he's not as good. He does not have AJ Brown, Smitty, the O-line, Saquon. Of course, he's not going to be.
Nigga, even if he did, he wouldn't be able to see him. Nigga, he would not be able to see him.
Oh, chill, Nigel. Yo, chill, Nigel.
Wait, what?
But Young, you do know that Kyler Murray is historically bad at passing the ball outside the numbers, right?
Outside the numbers.
Outside the numbers.
Outside the numbers. You mean inside the numbers?
I mean, yeah, inside the numbers.
Okay, but you know who else? You know who also is? Jalen Hurts.
Young. Who in the back half that was playing better than Hurts?
But we don't.
I don't know the back half.
I know how I feel about Jalen Hurts though.
No, fuck. No,
bro, Jalen Hurts put together a great year from start to finish. I don't
know the 10 that was playing.
Why are we lying?
Why are we? There were conversations. AJ Brown was complaining, and they were winning.
The receivers are going to complain.
Okay, so
no, don't do that.
No.
Y'all actually being too nice. Y'all being too nice. Did Kyler play better than Kirk Cousins this year? Did Kyler play better than Kirk Cousins this year?
He wasn't good all year.
No bullshit, bro. No bullshit. Outside of the Bucs game, that
the
he looked terrible.
And the Saints.
Outside of the Bucs game and the Saints game that they won, even though he didn't play that well, everything else, it would look good.
No, that's cap. That's cap.
Well, let's look at
the Panthers, he was not good. Go back and watch the Panthers game. He was not good.
We was
You talking about Jalen? You talking about Jalen?
Getting our stride by then, baby. We was getting our stride by then, baby.
Okay, hold on.
Catches that ball.
3 out of 17 games being played.
Well, he didn't play 17
When do we
games,
evaluate football like that? It's 3 out of 17 games played.
No. JJ. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Your screen.
You just tried to say Jalen Hurts was playing top 10 good. Top 10 good. Not
there's
just
10 quarterbacks
average,
in the league. If he's at the bottom of the top 10, what's wrong with that?
Nah, dead ass though.
You're missing. Okay, I'm gonna go through.
I'm not
the list
missing
of the
anything.
quarterbacks. I'm gonna go through the list. Y'all tell me who Jalen Hurts played better than. Lamar Jackson.
Hold on, real quick.
Josh Allen.
Real quick.
No.
Oh. Is he not frozen for you?
Yeah, he's frozen.
His thing's spinning. It's fine. It's fine. Just let him go.
I don't know what my
it's tweaking.
Kick him out, then bring him back in real quick. Kick him out.
It's still frozen. Though.
Mine did the same thing. You might have to restart your whole phone, my boy.
Just leave real quick and come back. I'm gonna just leave and come back. We can still gonna talk about it. Because I need to figure out these games. Because if we compare the games between what's his name? Who played worse? Kyler definitely.
You talking about Kyler?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even saying Kyler.
I just don't understand shit. No,
this whole
I don't understand how to shit on Patrick Mahomes.
This whole Kyler was a top 3 MVP candidate. This man Baker would have been a top 3 MVP candidate that year too. So what's the point of saying that?
That's true.
That is true too. I'm not gonna lie.
That's true.
If Baker had that season, he had 2021, he'd be an MVP contender.
Y'all tell me the quarterbacks that were better that Jalen Hurts was better than. Lamar Jackson. No. Josh Allen. No. Joe Burrow. No. Jaden Daniels. No. Jared Goff.
No.
In the regular season, come on. And I'm not even a Goff guy.
Yeah, he was.
Justin Herbert.
No.
What number are we at?
We're at 6.
Matthew Stafford.
No.
Okay.
Yo,
Baker Mayfield.
See, hold on. Before we even keep going,
regular season, this Stafford was.
Because we can do the same list with Kyler Murray too, and it didn't go far.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we can do the exact same with Kyler Murray.
Go ahead with your.
And I bet you we stop at Jalen Hurts when we stop at Kyler Murray.
I already said.
Yo, Sam Darnold.
It was in the same round.
Sam Darnold. In the regular season, yes.
Sam Darnold in the regular season was better than both Stafford and Hurts. I'll give you that. But Stafford, Stafford talk got it. This past year,
that Rams team wasn't healthy.
Take Stafford out. Hold on. Take Stafford out. Take Stafford out. We have 7 with Darnold. Keep it going, yeah.
What is Stafford's logistics?
He was cool. He was smooth.
He did not. His regular season was not as good as what you're trying to make it out to seem. It wasn't.
Niggas was hurt though. You're being nasty. Niggas was hurt.
I don't think y'all are I think y'all are just talking. Listen, hear me out. I think y'all are talking stats. Do you know what Stafford? When y'all say Stafford was cool, do you know he was cool with no good receivers?
Nah, I'll keep solid. We had
Jalen Hurts for his entire. Okay. Do y'all think he was better than I said Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield? Do y'all think Jalen Hurts was he better than Bo Nix? I'm leaving some people out.
He was.
Okay. Was he better than Jordan Love?
Yes.
No.
You're lying. See, Trent, you're lying.
No,
he wasn't. But the same thing that y'all are saying about Hurts.
Jordan Love was awful.
I'm gonna say this though.
Jordan Love was awful last year.
He was
awful. The same stuff y'all were saying about Hurts.
He played half the games and he's throwing a lot of interceptions.
The same stuff that y'all were saying about Hurts.
He's doing the same amount of pitch Kyler Murray threw.
Keep going. Wait, hold on, JJ. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying the same stuff they were saying about Hurts over 3 games. They better be holding that same standard for Jordan Love, even though Jordan Love.
Yeah. He was a turnover machine last year. He was.
Yeah, I'll give you Jordan Love.
The nigga threw 11 picks, y'all.
That's 8.
That's 9. That's 9. Go ahead, Young.
How's that 9?
Tyler played more games than him.
Wait, Young. Nigga, you can put Stafford though. I don't care. Like,
I took Stafford out. That's 8.
That's fine. It's in the same realm. So you at 8, I'm at 9. So go ahead, Young. Go ahead. Who else?
Brock Purdy.
No.
Give me Hurts. Okay, Trent, tell me why.
Right.
What do you mean?
Tell me why. I want you to tell me why Jalen Hurts played better than Brock Purdy when he was missing all his weapons. No. Let me finish because I think you are confused by the stats or you're confused by what the situations were. We're talking a Jalen Hurts for 14 games. He had his full healthy roster, right? Except I think
14 games. That's cap.
Game he did.
That's cap.
That Bucks game.
That's not true.
That Bucks game.
That's not true. That's
AJ
was
out.
AJ was missing games. Spenny was missing games. That's not true.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many games would you, of those 14 were they?
I think if you compare like the bad games, Purdy had more bad games than Hurts.
Did Purdy have a worse roster than Hurts?
He had a worse situation though.
Bro, okay.
I mean, everybody did that compared to Hurts.
That's the point I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not backing him for a situation. I'm not backing him for a situation. You play with what you got. If you underperform, you get out of here.
No, Trent.
If you're not going to OD because hold on, time out. The reason why y'all think the situation was that bad?
Yes, it was pretty bad.
Brock Purdy?
I'm not gonna lie, the situation
it was pretty bad.
Down.
It was
literally
pretty bad.
Even when once he lost, what's it called? Mayfield.
Bro, Jawan Jennings.
One of the worst human separations according to wide receivers. Like niggas get no separation. Bump all that. He's the logic is you play with you play with what you're given. So I'm not taxing Jalen Hurts for having.
If that's the case, why would Jalen Hurts not be top 3 to you?
I'm not. Why would Jalen Hurts not be top 3, top 4?
If you're not taxing off of situation, why is Jalen Hurts not that high for you?
Jalen Hurts being top 3, because at the end of the day, then that's when we start talking about the actual separated skills and stuff like that. But you said the season. Did he have a better season?
Yeah,
that's what you asked me. That's what you asked me. You over here trying to
when you're talking about the season,
did he have a top 10 season? I said he had a top 10 season. That's what I said. Those are the words that exited my mouth. Did you ask me? Did you ask me? And even then, Brock Purdy is not a more skilled player than Jalen Hurts. So it wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter, and I'm not going to fall for that, going to that trap that you're trying to go down. What was asked is that who had a top 10 season?
Whoa, time out. You think Jalen Hurts is a better thrower than Brock Purdy?
Nigga, Lord have mercy. Said that. I want to ask you again.
You said that. No. A better thrower?
You said that.
Yeah, this man's crazy.
A better thrower of the football?
I have a whole clip of Durag saying that why I don't have Brock Purdy over Jalen Hurts and this and that. You were saying Hurts was better than Purdy.
Better than Purdy is not a better thrower of the football than Purdy.
That's what he
don't get it twisted.
Yo, this nigga is.
Granted, I don't think it's that big of a gap.
We've caught Young lying before, guys.
Better than Purdy.
We've caught him lying before.
I think they're the same type guys.
Yo, did you
I don't care what you say. You can flip flop whatever.
I didn't even say Mahomes.
My point is, the same guy. One dude had a better season. So why are you bringing up Purdy?
Wait, say that one more time, JJ.
One dude had a better season, so why are you bringing up Purdy if you think they're the same dude?
I'm asking you who had a better season.
I said Jalen Hurts had a better season.
And I'm asking, why do you think Jalen Hurts had a better season?
Jalen Hurts had a better season because he played better. Now, why are we still talking
about
How
did he play better?
He played better.
This is what I'm talking about. You remember in the chat where I said we're done with general statements and not explaining? We're done with general statements.
He led the charge. He led the Philadelphia Eagles to a Super Bowl, and that's it. That's what else do you want me to say?
So then you think Jalen Hurts had a top 1 season?
Nasty, right?
You said what?
That's nasty.
We're even having this conversation. He led a team.
You said I think what?
He won. They won 2 playoff games where the man was average.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're trying to boost him so much by saying he led the team.
Led the
team. He's at the bottom of the top 10.
Yeah.
You just said he just boosted them to
lead the Super Bowl. When we started this conversation, what did I say? I said, why can't he be number 10?
What? I'm going to ask you again.
How am I boosting him?
JJ, I'm going to ask you again. Give me the reasons that Jalen Hurts had a better season than Brock Purdy.
Right, Jalen Hurts had a better season than Brock Purdy because he was going out. He was able to go out there and go consistently, be play with his guys and keep the game going. That's it. What else do you want me to say?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Leading the charge, getting the ball, delivering the football to his guys like he's supposed to do.
And this is why this is
like
this is my point. This is the most disgusting thing. If we're gonna just say guys can be in the perfect situation,
just say Jared Goff had a better season than him for the same reasons.
Well, he did.
No, that's not why. Jared Goff did not have the perfect situation, and Jared Goff performed better than Jalen.
Yeah, he performed better. He performed better, way better.
And I think Hurts is the better.
Jared Goff was like top 4 all season to the playoffs. Like, we being nasty.
I'm not gonna say that. But
young for an offensive.
Jared Goff all season was like that.
Come on, Jared Goff was out there. There were games where he was truly throwing the ball. Now, do I think Jared Goff is that good? Absolutely not. we're talking skill set. That's a different conversation than what we're having. We're talking
Hey,
about
man,
the season.
all I'm saying is you still
Jared
ain't
Goff
reached
is out there.
He had a better season than
There
Jared
are
Goff.
games where Jared Goff.
I'm just saying for situation wise, Jared Goff.
He still ain't reached 10. He still ain't reached 10.
I gave you 10.
He definitely reached 10 because you said Mahomes.
You're the only one that thinks I haven't reached 10. Everybody else
said
got 10.
Yeah, he said
Mahomes. I didn't even hear him say Mahomes. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, gang.
That's 11.
Yeah, it's all me. Oh, my fault. It
Wait,
wasn't top
okay,
10,
hold on.
11.
Count all 11 again because I'm bugging. When did he say that? 11?
Because it's basically JJ, the top 10 quarterbacks. He didn't name CJ Stroud either. The top 10 quarterbacks.
Yeah, he didn't.
And he
like,
had a better season to be
honest.
honest.
Like Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff. That's what he
I
named.
wouldn't go
He named basically all the top 10 quarterbacks in the game.
Baker had a top 5 season though. What are you talking about? So we started this argument by you telling me that Kyler Murray was better than Baker. Like we see what you did was you made us start talking about Jalen Hurts. Fuck Jalen Hurts. We're on Baker. I mean, we're on Kyler Murray being good or not. That's how this conversation started. We ended up veering over to Jalen Hurts. How was Kyler Murray good?
But the reason why,
the reason
why we got the top 10 play pool, the top 10 play, whatever, because I wanted to ask you, because like, yeah, you want to say Jalen Hurts is not like in the top 10 like pool or whatever, but he had that. He was in like the top 12 seasons this year, last year, and the year before. Nigga, Kyler Murray been injured, and then this year he wasn't even in top 10 talks, and he hasn't been on shit since literally I was a senior in high school. So
COVID year.
Since how could how could he be in the top 10 to you?
Because I get up here every week and I explain to y'all his skill set is better than Jalen Hurts. Whether it's consistent, yeah, that's the issue. That's the same reason I have T-Law over Jalen Hurts. Those highs, Jalen Hurts' skill set has never reached. Which is back to my point. Back to my original point. There has not been a day on this earth. Jalen Hurts. There's not been a single day on this earth Jalen Hurts has been better than Kyler Murray.
I'm with you.
But this is where y'all let Young get that stats don't matter shit off, because he can tell you T-Law and Kyler Murray are still good quarterbacks. Like what you watching? What you watching?
Skill sets up to the UFL, bro.
Look, I feel like
bro,
this.
still matters. You gotta still actually
gotta do something with that skill set.
Look, you know I'm skill set all the way. You know that, but it's like again, it's hard for T-Law and Kyler to get in these combos because, like, again,
I'm gonna draw the line somewhere, bro.
Especially with T-Law, majority of the
Trent, do you think Jalen Hurts is better than Trevor Lawrence?
All right, Donnie,
right
bro.
now,
Respect you, man.
Why?
You said what? You said why?
What does T-Law have even comparable to the
He's
situation?
just a way more consistent player.
Do you think it's a lot easier to be a consistent player when you have
of
everything
course,
around you?
I get it.
So are we?
Here's the thing, young. I would hear you out more if Trevor Lawrence was playing good for a majority of the time. You look at Trevor Lawrence's majority of his career, he ain't been on shit.
Where has the Jacksonville
Y'all still loving him on that second season he had, dog.
Look, time out. You're expecting a quarterback to be really good in a trash situation. Their whole career has been trash.
I'm expecting you to, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Because he has flash. I'm not gonna get it twisted.
Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah.
But you can but we've seen quarterbacks perform in situations that's all right. Like,
yeah,
he's had T-Law's had what, a half a season?
What quarterbacks have been in a trash situation like the Jaguars?
Huh?
The Jaguars ain't suck. Can't say the Jaguars ain't sucked as much as you try to make it seem, dog. Don't get last year twisted.
Last year,
they became bad this year because they had.
Last year they were terrible, but they wasn't as bad the year before that. Like you trying to make it seem like as if he had the type of teams every year. He don't, bro.
The only good year Trevor Lawrence had a good team, he went to the playoffs. So the years that y'all are trying to say he hasn't been on anything,
that was a half a season though.
But Trent,
but even with this though, Young, because I can also tell you, I can tell you Justin Herbert hasn't had good teams neither, but Justin Herbert has still produced more with having nothing.
Justin Herbert is way better than Trevor Lawrence. I agree. I don't see the point. I agree.
He's saying Justin Herbert hasn't had ideal situations either, and he's still been.
And that's why he's ranking a lot higher.
Okay, so I want you to explain.
Well, if Trevor Lawrence was producing like Justin Herbert, he'd be ranked in the top 6, top 7.
He would, but
he's not. So
Nigel. So again,
yes,
because of the production, y'all are taxing Trevor Lawrence and his situation.
I'm not. I don't even inherently disagree with anything you've just said. Because T-Law, because He's been ranking T-Law
we're not going to act like the Chargers or even the Jaguars. T-Law has never had Mike Will and Keenan Allen on the field with Josh Palmer. He's never had that.
No, he's had Christian Kirk. Like, come on.
So T-Law top what? So T-Law's top where then?
Christian Kirk's a good receiver though.
So T-Law's top where then, yo?
I told you he's in my top. Well, I didn't rank rookies because I think Jaden Daniels is better than him. But he's in the top 10, and I told you why. There's not been a situation. Do you think Trevor Lawrence could not produce with the Philadelphia Eagles?
But he's not on them, though.
So are we just going to disregard situation? Because that's what you're telling me you're doing.
But that is what you're doing. In some case, though, Young, and what we can't have a medium.
What is the medium? But Trent, what is the medium? When you have the best roster in the league, you're saying the quarterback on the best roster in the league, hands down, is better than a quarterback who's more talented, or arguably the worst roster in the league. How does that make sense?
Because one dude is
you
still
just explain that. You explain that point to me.
I don't know why you're making that comparison when you still at the end of the day young. You with your own eyes, older than us, have seen people play through bad situations. You're the same guy you hate for all the time. Matthew Stafford has been on garbage doodle butter teams.
He's better.
Here know that he can go produce. You know that he can go get a job done.
Matthew Stafford is better than Trevor Lawrence. What?
That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point.
So
it's not about him being better. It's not
about
him
being better. Are we checking T-Law for not being as good as Matthew Stafford? Is that
like no, bro?
That's what he's telling me. Okay, Stafford is. That's why Stafford's so fucking great.
Listen, JJ, go ahead.
Because y'all are talking about all-time great quarterbacks.
Exactly.
All-time great. Don't worry.
So you're taxing him because of what he's doing.
No, I'm saying it's about being at the end of the day, you could be the most talented QB in the world.
Trent, the two guys y'all, Trent, you named.
You can be the most talented QB in the world. You can be the most talented QB in the world.
Herbert
that just
and
don't matter.
JJ named Matthew Stafford. They are all-time quarterbacks. Do y'all understand?
Here's the thing, though. What are the argument we're having because we're moving the fucking goalposts? You said Kyler Murray was better than Baker Mayfield. Don't try to use Jalen Hurts to screw your argument. Let's move Jalen Hurts out. Why is he better than Baker?
It's the exact same reasons. I don't think y'all understand the same thing. The exact same reasons. There has not been a day in this earth that Baker Mayfield has been better than Kyler Murray. It's the same thing because the situation
y'all ride high, bro. Trent,
no, early. Because if that's the case early, why was he not doing it? Why was Baker not doing this?
Skill set matters. Skill set matters, but there's a point where you got to draw a line of knowing that even if you are highly skilled, you still have to go put it on the field. Or Jameis Winston should be one of y'all best quarterbacks in the league. Jameis Winston's skill set is one of he has an elite skill set, but yet we know he can put together. We know he's not doing.
Skill set is not close to anybody we've mentioned. What are we talking
about?
So
what?
It's not close.
Who?
Jameis Winston?
Are y'all?
You're telling me Winston's skill set is close to Trevor Lawrence?
Jameis Winston is one of the most skilled quarterbacks in the league. What are y'all talking about?
No, he's
not skilled. He's not more skilled than anybody we've named.
No, he's not.
JJ, why are you doing?
He's not at all athletic.
His arm talent is elite though, but he just don't know how to put it together.
Bad decision maker. He's
exactly. That's the point.
That's
the point. But y'all over trying to bet. No, Jameis Winston is one of the most skilled quarterbacks in the league. He has one of the most. He's one of the most talented. Let me not even say skilled. My bad. Let me rephrase that. I apologize. Let me rephrase that. He is one of the most talented quarterbacks. That's what I meant. Right.
So was Anthony Richardson.
Okay, but the point is, talent only matters so much until you actually
nobody's talking about talent.
Y'all would have Anthony Richardson. That's why Anthony Richardson MVP talks was happening 2 seasons ago.
Nobody is drawing. Listen, let me make it clear. I'm not drawing the line at skill set. I'm talking about the situation.
I'm saying there needs to be a line drawn at skill set.
I'm mentioning Jalen Hurts. I asked Trent, why is Jalen Hurts better? And the reason I'm saying is the situation is 1,000 times better. Baker Mayfield's situation is 100 times better than what Trevor Lawrence is dealing with.
So then what? So wait, hold on. Why isn't the same thing logic applied to when Baker was dealing with the same thing that Kyler's dealing with right now?
I don't think Baker was as bad as what he was when he was in Cleveland, like everybody says.
Young.
That's what it is. That's not
true. That's not true.
How is that not true? Baker Mayfield's in a bad situation in Cleveland, and then
Baker was not. No, Baker. Time out. Baker still had the weapons to look good
He had Jarvis Landry and Odell.
He had Jarvis and Odell. Like Baker's Brown.
And he had Barnage at tight end.
And Trent.
And they had a good line.
Let's not get it twisted.
And they had Nick Chubb.
Let's not get it twisted. The year he had them, he was a above average quarterback. Was he not?
When?
He was average.
The year they went to the playoffs. The year you're talking about.
I'd call him average.
Baker was a but I'm gonna be for real with you though. I'm gonna be for real while you're being nasty. While you're being nasty, I'm gonna be while you're being nasty because dog, you can say that young, but like we know Josh Allen now isn't who Josh Allen was when he first came into the league. Okay, so
Josh Allen has developed. He has got put in a.
And Baker has developed too. What are we talking about?
I agree. I'm not saying Baker is trash. I'm not saying he's the same guy. He's gotten not to the points where y'all are trying to put him.
No, he tore his ACL.
Yeah, Odell. Hold on. I'm talking about the 2020 year. He was cool. He was solid. The years where he had Odell and Jarvis healthy, he was shit.
And they had a good line too.
He was terrible.
2019.
I'm not really bad. Okay, so if you want to talk about before Baker was okay, which that's my point that I'm talking about. Baker was trash his first year. That was his first or second year in the league. He was trash, right? That's what you're saying.
Second year.
Okay, so then in his third year, he was okay, cool. So he is getting better. Correct?
Yeah. He's better than Kyler Murray now. Today?
Yeah.
So
now he's better than Kyler Murray, my boy.
Y'all are missing what I'm trying to say.
You just said there's no time on earth where Baker was better than Kyler Murray. He is now, nigga. He's now.
Again, he's not.
Okay, cool.
Dog, you would not take Kyler Murray over Baker. No GM in America would take Kyler Murray over Baker now, dog.
And if you do,
his decision making, his accuracy, his leadership, you're not taking him over Baker Mayfield, bro.
Do y'all see? This is why I say situation can change how we look at quarterbacks so much, because this is the same thing you're talking about as what people were saying about Baker when he was in Cleveland. His decision making.
Baker was younger. Kyler's been in the league for 6-7 years now. He is who he is.
Baker?
They were the same.
Not in the same age.
Not younger. Not younger. But Baker came in the league at a later time.
Of course, Baker played 5 years of college football.
1 year. It was 1 year.
Kyler played 1 year of college football. I expect Baker to be ahead of him. And at the time, nobody was saying that. Nobody.
Are we at a point? where Kyler is who he is at this point? We're still waiting on him to be great. Is it crazy to say it's not going to happen?
Are we at a point where Baker is who he is and he just got an elite O-line and really, really good weapons?
Fam, like half of those guys were hurt.
Can ask the exact
first of all, at least nothing. First of all, dog, the last 2 seasons, what Baker has done the last 2 seasons, dog, that's a dog. Like let's be real, y'all. What Baker has done the last 2 seasons, I don't give a fuck what you put around them to produce like that. No matter what you put around them, dog. Baker is a solid nigga. We talking about 40 TDs.
I agree.
Like dog, Baker, and not only that, Baker also can do something. His off script is very nice. He's probably one of the top 5 leaders in football right now when it comes to being a quarterback, dog.
You're trying to hear that. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means absolutely freaking nothing.
You don't even know what that means.
Don't get stuck on that. Baker threw 40 TDs, bro. He played well. And mind you, Chris Godwin, stop. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans were hurt most of the season. So don't act like they were just playing the whole season. And that's how he was cooking. Bro, he was playing well. Don't act like that, bro.
Who caught the 40 touchdowns?
Mike caught a lot of them. Jalen
McMillan, K.
Dotton. Chris Godwin.
Bucky Irving got a couple of them things.
Chris Godwin, Bucky Irving. Okay, so you're mentioning a really good roster. That's what I don't understand.
Even mentioning the O-line.
O-line
and not a really good. No, you not really watching the games, young, because that defense was abysmal last year. There were a lot of times where Baker literally had to play hero ball to even win games. That game versus Atlanta Falcons he played, literally
not abysmal.
We can admit, we had weapons.
Terrible, y'all.
We had weapons. No, nigga, we had weapons.
That's why I don't like. I truly don't understand why this is even acting like why we're acting like this. Why are we acting like Trevor Lawrence is not in a horrible situation? Why are we acting like Kyler Murray is not in a horrible situation?
It ain't.
Because you want to know why? It's because y'all do it. You know why?
I ain't gonna say it's horrible. I ain't gonna say it's horrible.
So you think Kyler's like this? Is horrible? I'll put like this.
It's not horrible, bro. It's not horrible.
So relative to the guys y'all are
he has a run game. He has a run game. He has solid weapons. It's not horrible, man. It's not horrible.
The guys y'all are ranking over him, it's horrible.
Yo, compared to them, fine. But in reality, it's not a horrible situation.
Let me ask you something, right? Yeah, let me ask you.
You can do something with that.
Young, let me ask you something before
you can do something with
that. Draft. Yo, you think Bryce Young better than Jalen Hurts?
Yes, he's better than Jalen Hurts.
And that's my point. That's literally my point. There's no point in talking no more.
That's the problem.
On my soul, there's no point in talking no more.
No.
On my soul, there's no point in talking no more.
On my soul,
ain't no point in talking no more.
Trent, explain to me, what does Jalen Hurts, because he doesn't throw better than you. He doesn't throw better.
Skill set is the only thing that matters based off your words right there. By saying 2 words. Yes.
Does he throw better?
Problem.
My bad.
Young, that's literally the problem.
What's the problem?
What do you mean? What's the problem?
What does Jalen Hurts do better?
It has to be both, Young.
So then,
Bryce Young,
Trent,
bro, okay, you can look just like you've agreed to this because Trey has said this and I said this. You can still be bad in a not good situation. For 85% of Bryce, fuck 80, 94% of Bryce Young's career, he's been terrible.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Take that.
Could you not say the same thing about Trevor Lawrence?
Take that talent jump to the CFL, bro.
Huh? Could you not say the same thing about Trevor Lawrence?
No, because if realistically, with Bryce Young, it's really 95.
Could you not say
it's really 70, 75?
But so this is why y'all say I'm a stat merchant. But this is my problem because guys like Young will get that skill set shit off.
This is what's nasty.
Like that, they'll get that skill set shit off and just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. Dog.
You call earlier stat merchant.
Yeah, producer will never matter to you. Production will never matter to you, and you'll keep moving the goalpost when it comes to production.
Actually, being a winning football player won't matter.
I've never moved the goalpost on production. First of all, I've always said I don't value it to the way y'all value it.
Wait, but
I've always said
look.
So what does skill matter? You can't produce, though.
Young. You know I'm skill set over production.
But
you
still
have to
don't know how to
value
contextualize production.
Trent, how many seasons has Trevor Lawrence been in the NFL?
4.
Fourth season.
How many games? You say he's played one good half, correct? Of football.
Even though I think 2023 was a good, solid year for him.
My fault. No, because I'm not gonna.
I don't think he was as
matter if you don't produce, Young.
So I'll give you a season in total. He's played half a good season in 2022 and 2023.
So Bryce Young has been in the league for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He played a good half last year.
Yeah, he did.
The back end of the year, he was playing. He was nice.
He
played
a good 5 games.
He played a good 5 games. It was really a good 5 games.
It was nice though.
It was nice. It was like 5 games.
Cool.
It was a solid 5 games.
The point being.
Hey, got my vote. He got my vote.
Do you again? The reason I have this issue.
Got me back on the bandwagon.
Y'all tell me.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. No bullshit.
Suitcase in my hat. I'm on the bandwagon.
It was really like, I'm not gonna lie, it was really 3 games.
I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna let you live with it.
In those 3 games,
not matter.
what was his roster look like? Tell me.
It don't, Kieran.
Man, you said what?
What was the Carolina Panthers that roster? Tell me what that roster.
You had Chuba.
It was nasty. It was nasty.
Okay, so I want to be
clear.
He
had Thielen back, by the way.
Huh?
He had Thielen back. So, hey, Young, can I ask you something, Young?
Wait.
Okay.
Go ahead, Young, go ahead.
So my point is, I think what Bryce Young did, throwing the ball in those, whether you want to call it 3 games, cool. That is he throws better than Jalen Hurts. It's not even close.
So why does that matter? But why does that? I think he throws better, but he has a better quarterback right now.
Why does that matter? That's a skill set when you're looking at quarterbacks. That's a skill set.
Yeah, no. But I'm asking you, why does that matter when we're talking about who's better right now between Jalen Hurts and Bryce Young? What has Bryce Young been conducive to winning for that team at all?
Have the Carolina Panthers?
No.
Have the Carolina Panthers done anything conducive of winning?
That Bryce Young has been conducive.
This is the ultimate team
He's been the premier factor as to why they
hold on. Time out. He's played. Okay, we get it. We played on the Panthers, but 9-2. Bryce Young before them 3 games.
No, I'm not
literally.
Bro, I'm not Nigel, if you know me, you know that I talk about quarterback skill sets all the time. But right now, once again, talent is being overrated so hard right now. Instead of actually talking about what actually happens on the field. You getting that talent shit off a little too much, bro. What happens on the field matters. I don't care if he throws the ball better. If they're sitting here struggling every single 2 games because he can't do nothing else.
Like
Bryce Young offers nothing to that freaking Carolina Panthers team right now.
Why do they struggle, JJ?
Whoa, JJ, wait a minute.
What do you mean? Why do they struggle? Yes, they're a bad team, but Bryce Young wasn't any better until the
Whoa.
I want y'all to understand.
Bryce is turning it around now.
My bad. Hey, early,
y'all understand. If your team is trash,
early, real talk. If I was one of the biggest, I'm still one of Bryce Young's biggest supporters. But you still got to be a realist. And the factor is this. And this is the facts. I straight up. 3 games is not enough for me to go sit here and turn the script and saying that he's better than Jalen Hurts.
It was
based off of him not being conducive.
It was 5.
For entire
even if it's 5, that's still not enough.
I'm just saying.
Even this, I think I'm underbalanced.
Right.
5 games.
If all y'all care about is talent, then go watch the UFL.
Talking about 5 games versus somebody who's been in top 10 convo since 2022. It's nowhere near enough for me.
Wild. Yes.
All I'm saying is this: if you're gonna sit here and talk about talent, go watch the UFL.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Go send all these players to the UFL.
But here's what Young does. Here's what Young does. Because the 2 niggas he's fighting for, the 2 niggas that Young is fighting for, and Trevor Lawrence and Kyler Murray. The 2 niggas that Young is fighting for, and Trevor Lawrence and Kyler Murray, have small sample sizes of being good, and he's making that their career.
He doesn't even have to be top 10. Jalen Hurts has been consistently since 2022, been in top 15 combos. I'm taking that since 2022 over somebody who in the same season got benched and then played 3 good games. He got benched in the same season. He played 3 good games.
It was 2 games.
It was 5. Hey, Trent, I got benched for being a better thrower than Jalen Hurts. Congratulations. Like, what?
Trent,
I don't care.
I have a question for you, Trent. Do you think Jalen Hurts is better than Caleb Williams and Drake May?
As of right now, yes.
But then again, I think you're trying to appease people when you don't truly.
I'm not appeasing.
There's nothing.
No,
we have nothing to support that.
Your brain can't wrap around the fact that you actually still have to do something on the field.
There's nothing that Drake May does on the field.
Your brain can't wrap around the fact that you still have to do something on the football field.
Young, I've always said this. I said once the production matches, I'm going to look at the skill set no matter what. I'm not
exactly.
Nigga, Bryce Young production and what he's done.
That's cool. That's cool.
And you're right. No. How you say that's cool, but you can't even get the grasp that.
JJ, I'm gonna tell you why. Because Trent will tell me it does not matter what you produce. It is about if you're good. Because you can produce better than not be better than somebody. Are those words?
Okay. Here's the problem.
No. That's not the case right now.
I got. Here's the problem. When you've been trash 85% of your NFL career,
and that's Trent. That's why I asked you about. That's why I asked you about Caleb Williams and Drake May.
But they TBD.
They just got
Young. What you want us to do, Young? What you want us to do, Young? What you want us to do is you want us to because you think a nigga looks better or you think he does something better. You want us to literally go off of that and tell you that he's better than a player who actually produces more on his team, bro. The 2 niggas that you named have done nothing lately, and you still think they're good because they're small sample sizes.
There's inconsistency,
Hey, Young,
tell me. There's never been
Young, tell me right now, Anthony Richardson better than Jalen Hurts.
No, he's not even.
Tell me right now, Trey Lance is better than Jalen Hurts.
Anthony Richardson is not even inconsistent enough.
Why is he not better than Jalen Hurts?
What is he then?
Why is he not better than Jalen Hurts?
Because over
his skill set is better. His skill set is better.
What skill set? What is the skill set better at?
He's more. What the?
No, I'm being honest. Because
y'all confusing talent and skill set. Talent and skill set, y'all confusing, bro.
The skill set of Anthony Richardson is good 1 every 9 games.
He just scored. No. I don't matter.
But here's the thing: Trevor Lawrence and Kyler Murray are more talented than Jalen Hurts. That's better.
That's not Bryce is more talented than Jalen Hurts by your standards. Anthony Richardson is more talented than Jalen Hurts.
Talented, yeah, he is more talented.
Cannot say
Bryce Young is more talented than Jalen Hurts.
Anthony Richardson is more talented than Jalen Hurts. He is not more skilled.
Stop the fucking talent, bro.
Pause. Young, you cannot say Anthony Richardson's good every 9 games, and that same level of Young.
I said that's cool, and then I again, y'all are harping on Bryce Young. If y'all disagree, that's cool. I'm asking about Caleb Williams and Drake May. I'm asking about.
I'm not talking to you about no rookies, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Do you think Jalen? So Jalen Hurts is better than Jaden Daniels to y'all?
I'm not talking to you about no rookies right now, bro. You can have that. I don't even care.
No, see, this is
do whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Believe whatever you want. I'm not
talking
talking
about rookies when it benefits.
I'm not talking to you about no rookies right now, bro.
I'm not talking about pause.
Pure skill.
Let's get one thing straight. For this season, Jaden Daniels looked astronomically way better than both of them. So obviously, Jaden Daniels will get more talk than Caleb Williams and Drake May. Am I lying?
Yeah.
So Trent, we're going.
Now here's the thing, Trent. In the years that Trevor Lawrence and Kyler Murray have played, they have never looked as good as Jaden Daniels did last year. Never.
Not even close.
How can we talk about Jaden Daniels? Let's talk about the other rookies though. Why can't we bring up the rookies then?
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with y'all.
But then watch this. Why
can't we talk about the other rookies?
Jalen Hurts MVP season. Jalen Hurts MVP season.
He never had
Kyler Murray or Trevor Lawrence better than him in that season.
What do you want to talk about the other rookies for? For you to hear?
Why can't we though? You can't imagine for not talking about it.
No, hold on. Dave, do you want to hear us say that Hurts is better than both of them?
No, but why can't you talk about it?
Bryce Young has not looked.
What's the point?
Bryce Young.
Trent, okay, that's cool. I'm not asking about Bryce Young no more. You keep harping on it. I'm asking you, when you watch Caleb Williams play and when you watch Jalen Hurts play, what does Jalen Hurts do better than him and Drake May and Jaden Daniels?
Okay, so
no. Don't say as a. You tell me
because as of right now, we're not talking about potential.
When you watch, it's not potential. They have put tape. On the field.
Okay, so you think as of right now?
Again.
So what have you seen?
From what I've seen,
I guess we should put Arch Manning over Jalen Hurts.
Off of this year, from what I've seen, Jalen Hurts is more accurate than both of them. Period. He wipes them both as a runner. Period.
How is he more accurate?
Sure, in intermediate game, he's more
accurate. Intermediate game, what? Those are throws. How is he more accurate?
You just disagreeing with everything. Just a disagree,
nigga. What?
How is he more accurate? What is he? How is he more accurate?
Young,
I'm taking Jalen Hurts accuracy
over the middle
over Trevor Lawrence.
Over the middle of the field. What are you talking about?
Like, Young, you just disagreeing to disagree right now.
You're just disagreeing.
No, I'm gonna be honest. We can disagree. That's cool. Y'all did not watch Caleb Williams. Y'all might have watched him in a bowl. Y'all haven't watched. We need to watch him for real.
Caleb, bro, you on USC Caleb Williams, dog. You not on NFL Chicago Bears Caleb Williams, bro. You still watching USC tape, nigga. Last year he missed a lot of throws, bro.
Caleb Williams had a bad situation, bro.
He also missed throws, Brandon. A lot of throws.
He missed a lot of throws too.
There are throws he has made. Jalen Hurts has never made in his life.
Anthony Richardson has a throw. AR had a throw this year that Jalen Hurts.
If you're going to go to the extreme guys,
Anthony Richardson has made throws that
how is Anthony Richardson extreme?
Because JJ, let's go back to JJ. If we doing that, JJ, there are throws that Jameis Winston has made that Kyler Murray and Trevor Lawrence have never made in their career.
Y'all talking about guys who
Jameis has made in their career.
This nigga Hurts is not made. There's so many throws that this man, Anthony Richardson, Trey Lance,
once every blue moon,
in their career. There's not even so many throws done ever in his life.
There's not so many throws, and the reason I disagree.
This man's a liar, bro.
The reason that I disagree with the point because you can go across every single game of Caleb Williams. There's multiple elite throws that he makes. It's not just one every 9 games like Anthony Richardson. The only throw y'all tell me he's made that's elite was that stupid back shoulder throw where he was falling backwards, that deep ball. Outside of that, what other great throws have you made?
So Trent, if we go back to Jameis' 5K year, right? If we go back to Jameis' 5K year, was this man Jameis not slinging the rock with freaking with seeing triple consistently?
You talking about Jameis Winston?
Yes. When he was watching 3 people on the field, like he's watching literally 3 people in every corner of his eyes, doesn't even know where he's throwing the ball. Was he not slinging the wrong 60 yards on some crazy stuff, throwing picks and throwing touchdowns?
Yeah,
it was the weirdest thing I've seen in my life.
What is
so weird?
What are you trying to prove? Trevor Lawrence has made.
Jameis Winston during that year has made throws that this man Jalen Hurts has never made in his life.
Facts.
So you would take Jameis Winston over Jalen Hurts?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that because I'm saying y'all.
That's the point I'm making, bro.
But you just want, Young, you're just arguing skill and talent, but you're not arguing production. You're using that as your medium, and you're not moving nowhere off of it. Our point is
it's black and white.
And mind you, the niggas that you're using that for have only showed you a sample size of that.
I'm not gonna lie. There is multiple throws AR has made that like are literally.
Yeah, I'm about to say you over here talking about one throw like he didn't do that like 7 times
I'm talking about multiple per game from Caleb. So you're trying to be disingenuous. It's disingenuous. Caleb does it multiple times a game.
Are you and Kyler Murray?
You can do it multiple times a game. You can
do it Trevor Lawrence, bro. Get off of it, please.
If you can do it once, you can do it a bunch of times. That don't matter.
That don't matter. He has multiple showing up. So I mean,
hey, Young, you muted. Unmute.
Plus, Anthony Richardson can't hit the shit.
There's only game by game throws, even this year. That even though
watch the Rams.
Every single game where AR can hit the single last passes, though.
Watch the Rams. Like that's the point I'm trying to say. At some point, like again, that's why I always say when the production match. Yeah, now I don't care about the production because I'm going to go through the skill set. We talking about niggas that's been dirt for a big minute. Like we're talking like nigga.
My thing is but Trent, we.
I know you. Hold on, early. Hold on. I know you're not hyping on Bryce Young. But you said Bryce Young was better than Jalen Hurts. Like, for literally 95% of Bryce Young's career in the NFL, he's been terrible. Like,
okay, that's cool. Okay,
even with this though, we started this conversation all by saying that Kyler Murray was better than Baker Mayfield. And then when I asked you what did he do better, the first thing you went to is his legs, which is one. As a quarterback, he is not a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. And there's also throws Baker Mayfield made this season that Kyler Murray has never made. So when you say that, my thing is, where you getting the skill set from? Because right now, Baker Mayfield's skill set is better than Kyler Murray's.
Where are these throws that Baker's made that Kyler never made? What are these throws?
Are you being for real?
Oh, no, I'm not going to lie. Okay, on that part, Young is right.
Exactly. Like that's my youngest right. There's no throws Baker Mayfield making that are just some crazy throws. Kyler Murray off script. Kyler Murray off script.
He throws a lot of ducks, you said?
No, he throws dots. I'm saying, but like there's not a throw that like Baker has done.
That's just out of this world throw. Trevor Lawrence first touchdown to BTJ is better than any throw Baker Mayfield had last year.
Easily. Are we really doing one throw, bro? We doing one, bro. Look. So a nigga show you something 1 or 2 times, and he better.
Bro, Dave, you better be bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, Dave, you might have to fade, bro.
Early, we got
I'm not gonna lie, you being a used bot right now, Dave.
Hey, Taylor Staff looking pretty comparable. The stat sheet.
I'm not gonna lie, Dave. You look like a used bot right now. Like, you might have to fade.
I mean, like Taylor's had a terrible year now. Come on.
But what's his name? Look.
Yeah,
we're gonna do this draft real quick. We can have this conversation. Yeah, I will say that back end pass versus the that Dolphins game. That shit was crazy.
You've never seen Baker make that throw in his life.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
but
that's cool. That's cool. But once again, I'm
still better. It doesn't matter.
I'd rather drop Baker Mayfield on anything to him.
I'm gonna end it like this. I'm gonna keep on saying this.
I'll tell you why it gets nasty. Because
I'm gonna keep on saying this, bro.
This is why I value. When you start disregarding those high-level throws, and that's what really separates guys, then you should just take the guys who produce more all the time.
Facts.
That's what I will do. That's what I will do. I'd rather a nigga literally be great all over or good all over than a nigga that's great at one thing.
This man keeps talking about high-level throws. You keep talking about high-level throws, but then you're disregarding Anthony Richardson when he does the same thing. I don't get it.
You can do that shit once every 3 years.
Nah, it's not. No, you're right. Shut your ass up.
The nigga don't do this shit consistently. He can't make easy throws. The nigga don't make no easy throws. The nigga's really good.
No.
The nigga can't make no easy throws. I'm not saying real Anthony Richardson.
I'm not gonna do right.
He can't make the easy throws.
Literally. I just seen. I
don't care about a nigga doing the high level shit once every blue moon and he can't hit the easy throws. No, that nigga's screaming the whole time. What the fuck y'all niggas talking about?
I literally just seen a game by game highlight. Like, I didn't even have to go to all 22. I look at the highlights. There are throws from game from Anthony Richardson. You look at his 2024 season highlights that are elite throws.
And Trent.
And what about the easy throws you can't make on a game-by-game basis?
That's what you're missing.
But that matters. You can't disregard that. That's the point.
That sounds good. But at the end of the day, what were y'all just talking about?
Misses the easy throws.
What were y'all just talking about, though?
No. We're talking about throughout the entire.
You're not saying that and bigging up Trevor Lawrence. You are not saying someone misses easy throws, but bigging up Trevor Lawrence. You are not saying somebody misses easy throws, but bigging up Kyler Murray and Trevor Lawrence. You are not saying somebody misses easy throws, but bigging up Trevor Lawrence and Kyler Murray.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's really disrespectful to bring up Anthony Richardson in these conversations. That nigga is the second to worst quarterback in the league.
When it comes to that,
excited, Brandon, when y'all draft
drafted him.
Hold on.
Anthony Richardson is
You're lying. You're lying.
You like hold on, JJ, hold on. You know why it's not? You know why it's not disrespectful? It's having a residence history because Bryce Young had that little game stretch where, oh my God, he actually looked like I might be decent in the league. You look before that, it looks just as worse than Anthony Richardson. Just as worse.
Trent, you lying.
Literally just as worse.
Trent, you lying. This nigga can't make a 5-yard pass. You lying.
Look,
you lying.
oh my God, I didn't think it.
He said Trevor Lawrence
Panthers fan up here. He know that Early was going to crash out on him last year.
Early did his turnaround about Bryce Young.
Early was definitely going to crash out on him. And that 5 games, I'm seeing Russell Wilson. Nigga, I'm back. We back, baby. We back.
Hold on.
We back.
Early.
I'm back, baby.
Early. Oh, hold on. Early. The point is though, last season when you watch this man missing freaking 2-yard hitch routes or freaking swings, you was gonna go put that whole stadium down.
I was literally rooting for Andy Dalton. Get Red Rifle in here.
This man had a whole scheme angle ready to go
get
walk
Red
down that
Rifle in
stadium.
here. Get the Red
Andy
Rifle.
Dalton, man. Andy Dalton.
Get the Red Rifle.
Look, the reason
I ain't gonna lie, praying for Andy Dalton is really sad.
It's not
You know,
about
you at
Anthony
the bottom of the
Richardson
barrel.
It got nasty last year.
Hey, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this. It's not about Anthony Richardson being good, y'all. I understand that. I know Anthony Richardson's not good. That's not the hope. That's the point. That's literally the point. That's literally the point. My point. This is all I'm gonna say. All that talent stuff. If you're not actually doing anything on the field with that talent, bro, take that jump to the UFL. Take that jump to the CFL. Take that jump to anywhere else but the NFL. Because you're not doing nothing in the NFL.
Again, I'm gonna tell you why it's disingenuous with Anthony Richardson. He's literally never shown any type of consistency on the quarterback throws that get you into the door just to start.
Exactly.
That's why when you say, "Oh, I've seen Anthony Richardson make throws," you've also seen Anthony Richardson have a clean pocket, feet perfectly set, and throw the ball 50 yards.
I watched Bryce Young have a clean pocket and do the same thing.
And JJ, if you want to keep harping on Bryce Young, that's cool. You've never seen Caleb Williams.
When you say he's better than Jalen Hurts, you got
That's just Caleb Williams leave a clean pocket.
That's just me preference because
I've never seen Caleb Williams leave a clean pocket.
5 games.
So if you think Bryce Young, you do understand if you think Bryce Young is better than Jalen Hurts, that Jalen Hurts is not even like a top 20 quarterback in the game.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna say that. But I think that he's in that realm. He's in the realm. I've told you that.
So I've never seen Young. You tell me I've never seen Bryce Young leave a clean pocket.
Do you think there's 20 quarterbacks that could go into Philly and do what he did? Exactly. So
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's not the point, bro.
That don't mean he's not top 20.
Well, okay, so what makes him top 20 then, Trent?
You know it's so funny.
What
Watch this. Look. I'll say this right now. Based on what this season has and who they played, there's some quarterbacks that could have went in the Bills and could have went to the playoffs that are lesser than Josh Allen. Who? The quarterbacks in the top 10.
Lamar, maybe, yeah. He's a little less. I guess he will say a little bit less.
CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, their schedule was ass. They played bullshit. You can do that. We can do that all you want to.
You are lying for no reason. I don't know why you're defending.
How? Lying? Because he said
that's
Jordan
not
Love
lying.
will go over there and win the game.
They played Kaka. Majority of the season, they played terrible teams.
So why didn't CJ Stroud just do that this year? Why didn't Jordan Love just do that?
Did the Texans not have one of the hardest schedules in the league?
Why didn't Jordan Love just do that with a better roster? They didn't even play better.
What are you talking
about? I'm asking a simple question. Why did not Jordan Love and CJ Stroud play better with better rosters than Josh Allen?
Jordan Love was hurt for like the first 4 games after the first 4 games of the year.
So let's get that out the way.
Also, CJ Stroud's weapons died. Like
CJ
Stroud. What were Josh Allen's weapons?
He said his weapons died.
What was Josh Allen's
Nico Collins went after 2 games.
What were Josh Allen's weapons? What were Josh Allen's weapons?
Josh Allen defense too. Them
motherfuckers Are we big up in Khalil Shakir?
But Josh Allen is Josh Allen's weapon. We're not comparing Josh Allen to nobody else. Josh Allen is Josh Allen's weapon.
This is what Dill missed though. Trent, did you not just call it? Trent, did you not just open your mouth and say the Bills schedule is caca?
Dog shit.
Was the Texans schedule caca?
No. It got Duffy towards the end of the season. That last 6 games was Duffy.
Yeah, it got
okay, no, that's different. That's fine, but
that's 6 games.
Lose the last 6 games.
Jaden Daniels literally worse than Josh Allen. Based on who I've seen the Bills play literally the whole season.
Jaden, yes. Okay, keep going down the list. I said 20 at least could do what Jalen Hurts did. Keep going down the list.
I'm not gonna lie. 20 is pushing.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Why is it?
Whoa. Let me think.
You know, Smith, like,
Draft time. At least 15. At least 15 can do what he did. Draft time.
At least 15.
And that's fine. I don't really care. That's fine.
I just think when you
including Kirk Cousins for Atlanta.
That's not an indictment.
I'm just saying,
that's not an indictment on him at all.
Because if we looking at like context with like Jalen Hurts' team, you can look at context with schedules. Like the Bills' schedule was terrible.
Trent, I agree. You look at context
of
everything. I say that. Look at the context of everything, bro. We're not looking. Y'all are disregarding the context. You're saying they're telling me Jalen Hurts is top 10, and you have not pointed to anything about his skill set that's top 10. What about Jalen?
I didn't even say we didn't.
You are a skill set.
And then he just gonna change it. He gonna change it. How do we go from having a top 10 season to being a top 10 quarterback?
What is Jalen Hurts skill set?
How do we go from a top 10 season to a top 10 quarterback?
Yeah. We didn't talk about that. You know.
Well, the reason I do it is because I'm trying to get the context. You can have a top 10 season when you have an elite team around you, but as a skill set, being a top 10 quarterback has nothing to do with the team around you.
Congratulations, bro.
That is the point. But again, that's why I'm asking. I'm not making the argument it wasn't top 10, even though I don't think it was. Of course, he has a great team around him. He should. Jared Goff. Y'all don't think he's top 10, do y'all?
I think he's top 10 or close to it. I think he's close to it.
Now that's cool. But Trent, why don't you think Jared Goff's top 10?
Obviously, because I think there's 10 quarterbacks better than him.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm saying, why don't you think he's top 10? What about his game is not top 10?
It's not better than the other quarterbacks that I have in the top 10 that's better than him. We can go down the rabbit hole. Like, what do you mean?
But see, do you see why it's different? And he had a top 10 season, but not be.
Yeah, but you talk about other shit though, because when I brought up the top 10 season shit, because I asked you about Kyler Murray and he's supposed to Jalen Hurts, and we got to the 10 quarterbacks that played better than Jalen. I was fine with it. I was cool. I had no issue with it. Because after you go from 10, you go to 11, 12. Okay, 10 to 12, not that far off. Like, it's not bad. Compared to Kyler Murray, if we had went down the lane of QB play in this season, who played better than Kyler Murray, you could damn near get to 15.
That's cool. But again, I don't say, even if Kyler Murray didn't have a top 10 season.
You said Kyler Murray was top 10. That's how it's
you did.
So again, Trent, top 10 skill set versus top 10 season are two different things. Did we not just discuss that? No, time out. Did we not just have that when I just mentioned Jared Goff?
You're right. You did.
So what is the disconnect when I'm talking about Kyler Murray? I'm not talking about the season.
No, you're right. That's why I say you're right. You're right. Look, let's finish this draft. We can continue this conversation
next week.
we can continue, but let's just do this shit quick as hell so we can get up out of here. Cool. You're early. You got the first pick. It's 2010's draft. 2010's only. So 2010 through 2019.
Quarterbacks 2010 to 2019.
Look, it's you can pick anybody. Like you can pick a defense first, pick a quarterback, running back. Who your first pick?
At number one pick, 2010's quarterback, I'm taking Cam
Not
Newton.
quarterback. No. I'm letting you know now. You don't have to pick a quarterback first.
Yeah, I know. I'm going with Cam Newton now before it's all said and done.
Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam, goddammit. Cam.
Fuck we on. Oh man.
What I want to do.
That's fine. That's what you
can do what you
I
want to
pick
do,
the niggas that everybody else gonna pick.
Durack, what you want?
I go Calvin.
Young.
Julio.
Freaking weirdo. You don't even like Julio.
Durag keep his durag on, but his braids are always fuzzy.
Brandon.
Oh, let me make it, bro. Chill out.
Give me Adrian Peterson.
Whoa, 2010s. No, sir.
Yeah.
So he was an MVP in 2012. What are you talking about?
Wait. So we doing like their year, like a year, or we just doing the entire? Like,
the entire year.
I thought we were saying draft after 2010.
Yeah.
Are y'all
You won the MVP in 2012 early.
It's from 2010 to 2019.
2019.
Are you out of mind?
Oh, okay. I'm thinking draft. Okay, my bad. I'm thinking like because he was drafted 08. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, you screwed it up. You could have picked Aaron Rodgers or somebody.
No, don't say no. Now you still want to Cam? So Nacho, go ahead.
I'm about to say, nigga, I'm cool with Cam though.
Who am I picking? Give me Gronk.
All right, JJ.
Give me Shady.
You sad. Good pick, bro. Karen, back to back.
Give me Aaron Rodgers and Odell.
You You sad. JJ.
Ooh, give me Steve Jack.
You said who?
Steve Jack.
Who?
Steven Jackson.
Steve Jackson.
Wait,
we're taking 2 running backs.
Oh, you taking ATL Steven Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are too much of an Atlanta fan, my nigga.
And Nigel, who you got?
I'm surprised JJ didn't. Never mind. But
Nigel, who you got?
Oh, who I got? Brady.
No, you're not surprised. You're not surprised, Karen.
I'm low-key surprised.
Brandon, who you got?
Oh, give me Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Burrow, by the way.
Yeah, I'm taking Tyreek.
You said.
I thought about him.
Oh, fuck me.
Young, who you got?
Adams.
Ew.
We got the perfect setup. Yo, oh my god. Nigga said
Hey, is defense just like is defense?
I'm just glad I go.
Is that one player or that is the whole defense?
Durag, you better pick him. Durag, please pick him.
Durag.
You said the whole defense.
I don't want Trent or Young to have him.
Oh, you can yeah. So like the whole the year like I'm not gonna give you a name, but come on, we done defense before, Durag. You know.
Oh, give me Legion of Boom. Let me get that shit over with, man. About that shit.
Durag, please pick him.
Yo, Earl, yo. I mean, not y'all.
Wait to caress me, bro. Yeah.
Earl,
Dude, I don't want Young or Trent to have him.
The whispering is nuts.
Earl, you got back to back.
Okay, give me no fly zone defense, and then give me Travis Kelce.
I thought I'm gonna get back.
Durag.
I'll take Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, Young's gonna take him.
Yeah.
Young, who you got? Damn, you took Kittle. You yo. This nigga took Kittle.
Easy.
Oh my god.
This nigga took Kittle, bro.
Hey, bro, you live?
Yeah, shut your ass up, buddy.
Nah, Calvin Johnson best your tight end anyway, nigga. I'm chilling. 6'5", 245.
Yeah, let me get my tight end. So yeah, Jimmy Graham.
You're a bitch.
Damn.
I'm going to my tight end now. That's what niggas saying with me.
Brandon, go ahead.
Give me Demaryius Thomas.
Great.
RIP.
Nigel.
RIP. D-Tom.
Oh shoot. Give me Jamal Charles.
Damn. I forgot all about him. But you say it.
Yeah, you ain't shit for that.
Yeah, he was the guy. Back then.
Give me early guy, Andre Johnson.
That's a good pick.
Goddamn right, it's a good pick.
Karen.
Give me Diop.
Oh, you're a freaking weirdo.
That's what I wanted to get.
And then give me the Cowboys offensive line.
2016. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the 2017 Jacksonville Jaguars defense.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
I ain't gonna front. I thought we was talking about one defensive player, but I'm about to take a defensive player early as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, usually
I don't blame you.
Right? Yeah, that nigga done terrorized my team.
Wait, Nigel, who you want?
Give me AJ Green.
Ugh.
It's pretty nasty. Pretty good.
No, wrong person.
Young, go ahead.
Yo, bro, lock in.
Go back.
Lock in.
Trent.
Give me.
Yeah, you. Hold on.
Don't answer. Young, do not go. Yeah.
Skip this nigga crazy. Holy shit.
No.
Yeah.
My fault, Brandon.
And AJ Green is my pick. Yep.
Yeah.
Brandon, who you got?
I got Greg Olsen.
G-Reg.
I ain't mad at that.
Greg.
Yo, still don't go. Wait, Young, still do not go.
Yeah, you didn't fix the AJ Green job.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you about to make me OP.
Saquon in 2010s is nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you.
2018 Saquon?
I'm not taking 2010, 2020 Saquon. No,
I'll go Le'Veon here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I lied. Way too early.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah.
Whoa. That's where I was going, Leon Bell.
Oh yeah, you got it. Oh, I'm waiting on my running backs now. Fuck.
Durag.
Oh yeah, Durag's receivers suck.
You said what? Who are talking shit?
Come on, Durag, hurry up.
I'll go the Eagles online.
What the Super Bowl year, the 2017?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's garbage.
With Peters,
early back.
Hey man, lace your bootstraps up with me. Let me get Marshawn Lynch and Derrick Henry at running back.
Ugh.
Niggas taking 2010.
Oh my God.
He talking about me.
Derrick Henry had 2,000 yards between 2010 and 2020. I'll let you know.
Derrick Henry had 2K in 2020.
2019.
No, he had
2020, brother.
2K. He had 1,519.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and I had 1,300 with say. Yeah,
Come on, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
Durag, go ahead.
I'll go. Oh, what's between two names? I'll go Arian Foster.
Ugh.
Who better than Marshawn?
Arian Foster was like that.
Yeah. That's
not disrespectful.
We're not gonna play him like that.
I'm gonna take Mahomes.
Damn.
That's why I was screaming Durag. You better take him. Fuck
Damn.
You see my name like ain't 30,000 people.
Hey, by the way, Mahomes not even that good.
2018. That's all I know. That's all that matters to me.
I'll take 2013 Payton. So Brandon, go ahead.
Give me the Saints O-line in 2011.
Nigel.
Fantastic pick. Damn, if we taking no lines, give me the 2018 Saints offensive line.
You can get two Saints?
Yeah.
2 different years.
It's different units.
Y'all sad, bro.
I mean, that's completely different units, though.
It's literally completely different.
You shut up, LeBron. Give me a T.Y. Hill and then my wide receiver 3.
That's underrated, man. Shout out to you.
Karen, back to back.
Give me Michael Thomas.
Ugh. Oh yeah, this is actually disgusting. Get out.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all are nasty.
Michael Thomas from the slot of demon.
Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty.
Karen, who else? Michael Thomas and who?
Give me the 2010 Steelers defense.
Good pick. Even though Lawrence Timmons is yummy. That shit.
Give me that Colts QB. Give me that Colts QB. I swear better than my GOAT.
So you rather take it? Yeah, you a bot. You just you're a bot. You literally just like you.
So you acknowledge you wasn't better than your GOAT, but you took him over your GOAT.
Because I don't want to just sit here and just take everyone that's on my team.
Nigel, who you got, bro?
Did someone already take? Oh, he did. Damn. Shit. Let me take. T.Y.'s gone.
Yeah, he's gone,
give
bro.
Me...
Yeah, he's gone, bro.
Let me get a defense.
Who got T.Y. Brandon?
Let me get.
Nah. I ain't go that route with it.
My bad. Wait, let me hurry. Defense. Let me get the 20.
Nigel don't know ball. You gotta look it up.
I said the 2011 Ravens.
Don't know ball.
Now I'm a fake fan because I wanted to take Andrew Luck over my.
You fake a fake fan for that, Brandon. Who you got?
No, I'm not. What?
Shit, give me Jordy Nelson.
Good pick.
That's what I was about to pick.
What's the year? Yeah, 2012 49ers. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's good.
Young, go ahead.
I'm gonna do the what year? That 13-14 Browns O-line. Whatever they had.
It's 14.
I feel like it's the whole decade,
14.
but whatever. Y'all doing weird shit, but okay.
Yeah, 14 of them.
Y'all doing 1 year.
Really not the same unit for the whole decade.
I mean, it don't. He picking a specific year. Don't matter. Do it.
Yeah,
Brown suit down. That's fine.
This one right here. I'm probably. I don't want.
I mean, shit. Alex Mack and Joe Thomas is enough. So
I'm gonna go.
Joel Bitonio.
Man, give me that year Wes Welker, man. New England.
Go home.
Need my slot position. Come
on. Early back to back.
two niggas that don't get enough respect around these parts, and that's Mike Evans and Brandon Marshall.
Hey, earlier,
Y'all are
let's
bugging.
work on Brandon
So
Marshall.
wait, why y'all
Let
not
me go
calling the
to
rest of these dudes fake fans for not taking their team's QBs? Yeah, I got y'all noted.
No. See, hold on. See, don't be a bot.
No. You good,
Being a
bro?
bot, Jay.
I'm not being a bot. He said if I was a Jackson,
You know why you being a bot?
He said Blake Bortles my QB. I swear. I don't care. No, you're not picking Blake Bortles.
Nah, you know why though?
No.
You know why?
I told you.
JJ, you've been arguing for 2
said no.
You said Matt Ryan's a top 10 quarterback in the game ever.
Okay, and so what's the point of me saying I just wanted to pick a different person than Matt Ryan?
Okay,
Why can't I do
all
that?
right, bro. Stop getting mad, bro. Fix your shit. Shut up, man.
Yeah, all right, bro. I cooked you, LeBron.
Chat. When I pick these last two, tell me I don't got the most complete team.
You don't.
When I pick these last two, tell me I got the most
I'm not
complete
gonna lie.
team.
You already lost.
You tripping?
Cam
You
Newton
tripping?
first. I ain't trying to
You
hear nothing.
tripping? We beating all y'all saw. We beating all y'all up, and I got no fly defense too. We beating y'all niggas up all game.
Now he want to
bully you niggas all game.
I seen what AB did to no fly zone.
Yo, bro. Yo, chat.
Bullying
Bro.
you
Stop
niggas.
dropping.
Hey, Trent, I was still live, bro.
Paid him 200.
We
Do-rag,
bully you
do-rag.
niggas.
I'm
When do
gonna
y'all
go-
give
I'm
a
gonna go
top
Doug
possession of the ball? We got
Give me Doug
Cam,
Martin.
Derek,
Do-rag,
and Martin.
do-rag, who you
You're
got?
never touching the ball.
Doug Martin.
When Cam
that ball,
throws a pick with us.
Give me Doug Martin.
Yeah, I seen what AB did to that Legion of no fly zone.
Hell yeah. He won't touch the ball though. Y'all won't touch the field that much.
Oh,
We running the ball all game.
yeah.
Options.
I'm gonna knock
Read options.
We're literally gonna knock Derrick Henry out the game.
Yeah, anyway, options, read options. We
Young,
going Wildcat.
We're good.
Look what you want to do.
Young, who you got?
Wild.
We playing like Navy and Army.
Give me Dez.
Not bad.
It's freaking disgusting, bro. Chat, you wrong.
I can go. It's already mad online. So I don't even need to go OD on the line. So, wide receiver.
Martin.
I'm tripping.
Doug Martin was cool.
Tripping.
I forgot about that nigga.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Tripping.
Bro, I'm
Brandon,
cooked.
you got.
Give me Matt Forte.
Dude, I'm cooked with running backs, bro.
Yeah, taking Doug Martin over Todd Gurley. Yeah, I know.
Matt Forte was one of them though.
Nigga still Marshall. You ain't saying none of that nigga.
Y'all know quietly. Do y'all know who the running back who had the most yards between 2010 and 2020?
Shady. Deshaun Jackson, Trent.
It was definitely Shady. Surprisingly.
Give me D-Jax.
Dang it.
JJ, come on.
Dang it.
He sound like he kicked a rock just now. Dang it.
Y'all team soft as hell.
JJ, come on.
Hold on, man. He just took freaking Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, get
Now
back
just to the 2011 Ravens defense. Ugh.
We know why they didn't make the Super Bowl because of Lee Evans, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, Lee. Yeah.
Bro, why'd you have to
And
take
Billy
Deshaun
Cundiff.
Jackson for real, though, bro? This is what I'm
Bro,
saying.
JJ,
Y'all
come on,
weird.
JJ.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to think.
All right, bro. Come on. You know
Y'all niggas don't know ball. Y'all don't know who y'all want. Y'all all that time.
Give me Emmanuel Sanders, man.
Ew.
Yeah, that's about
Ew.
Yes.
Emmanuel Sanders?
Nigga, out of everybody, Emmanuel Sanders?
Yeah, thank you, Brandon.
Are you serious?
It's the 2010s. What are y'all talking about?
Whatever.
He was not.
Y'all are
I'm
nasty.
gonna let you do you. I'm gonna let you do you.
Y'all are nasty. Good pick, JJ. Good pick, JJ.
Give me Vernon.
I'd rather you take Mike Wallace then.
You said Vernon Davis?
Yeah. And then give me CMC.
You said who?
CMC and Vernon Davis.
Damn.
JJ.
Good one.
Kieran, what Bengals online was good during the 2010s, bro?
Nigga said
It was like 2015.
All right, bro. Give me 2015.
You talking about Andrew Whitworth for now?
Yeah.
No, Whitworth. Yeah, it was cool.
It is all right. Bengals, not Broncos.
Give me Keenan Allen.
Why is Karen missing one?
Thank you. I needed that.
Ugh.
That shit trash. That shit trash. I'd never see the call trash, Nigel.
Brandon, you got.
Give me the was it 2011? Give me a second. Hold on. 2012 came. Yeah, give me the 2011 Texas defense.
Oh my god.
2011.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nigga, JJ Watt was on that bitch. What are you talking about?
And Brian Cushion. And Cush. That's the steroid guy.
And he had Jonathan Joseph.
I mean,
JJ Watt.
Ooh, Jonathan Joseph was so good for so long.
I mean,
remember when they had him and Leon Hall in Cincinnati? Ooh,
man, what?
I would just take 2012.
That boy knows ball.
They're just saying names.
All right, yeah, all right. You don't know ball. You just try to poo-poo Leon Hall and Jonathan Joseph.
Yeah.
Cool.
Why you keep putting the Broncos, bro? Go
not gonna hype no Bengals.
No, he said Bengals. Nigga put Broncos.
Someone take Tyler Boyd.
Yo, Trent can't hear?
Oh, my fault. Hold on. You said Bengals. My fault.
Broncos O. Oh yeah, you don't want that. Broncos O.
You want the 15 Bengals O-line? Okay. God bless.
No, it's pretty good. No, they're good.
Y'all tripping. Oh yeah, tripping. Hold on.
Almost. I think
I'm gonna clean you niggas up real good with these last 2 picks.
Let me take Smitty Smith real quick.
You was a bit. You was a.
Oh, I forgot.
You a hoe.
I forgot about him.
You was a hoe.
I didn't forget. I'll admit that, chat. I forgot about him.
Oh,
you a hoe for that, bro. 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 You're a hoe for that, bro. That's all I ever wanted, bro. Why would you do that, bro? That's all I needed.
Yeah. Oh well, brother.
You suck.
Oh well, brother.
Your mama ain't shit. Well. Your mama ain't shit.
Stafford. I'll take Stafford.
Your mama ain't shit.
Yeah. Hey, LA, man. I'm just letting you know
Early
right
back now. What you gonna do?
Emmanuel Sanders
You
is a
fucked my
memorable
whole
2010s receiver. Keenan
flow
Allen is
up,
more like
bro.
2020s to me, bro, my brother.
God damn, you fucked my whole flow up with that one, bro. Give me the fucking. I want the entire 2010, 2020 Cowboys O-line. Yeah, I know.
You said 2019?
No, I want the entire year, the entire decade. What talking about? Every year. I don't need 1 year with them. Give me all of that. DeMarco Murray, fucking.
I'll give you 2014 Cowboys.
Bro, that's
no. You can't do that.
That's basically the same unit, bro.
That is
How?
That's basically the same unit.
Y'all have been doing 1 year. I want the entire 2010 Cowboys.
I'm putting 2014 Cowboys.
Lock in.
At least the Saints 7 years apart.
Receiver wise,
they're completely different units, dude.
Receiver wise, give me. Fuck, bro, you fucked me
This
up.
man took a turnover from quarterback as his
Give me shit, Trey. You really messed me up with that one, dog. I don't.
Yeah,
Give me Anquan Bolden. I don't know. Give me Anquan Bolden. Fuck, dog. You ruined my shit with Steve Smith, dog. That was a perfect team, man.
See, bro.
Wilson Jackson?
That was the perfect team, bro.
Let me get the what's that tall?
Perfect team.
Alcohol shit. Darren Waller. Yeah.
Perfect team.
Oh yeah, we know this man team up too.
Darren Waller.
Go ahead and say Dave Last.
Wait, you want 2010s Derek Waller?
He had that 1 year.
Okay.
Young, who you want?
Damn,
it wasn't as good as 20. It wasn't good as 20, but it was good.
You want the 2018 Bears or Bangio?
He took Steve Smith from me, bro. What? That's crazy, bro. My team was about to be so perfect.
Oh, that's a Bangio and then Khalil Mack. Yeah.
It's a good unit.
Yeah, Trey, you're cooked, bro. It's all right, bro.
There's still an elite O-line out there, bro.
Yeah, there's definitely mad elite line. So
I suppose one got named yet.
I ain't gonna lie. None of y'all picking Ezekiel Elliott right now is very nasty.
Oh damn.
Well, Bud.
Bro, you had the chance to pick him.
Thanks a lot early. I was gonna pick him. Now not.
Yeah, I knew I was already picking him. Trent ruined it for me. I ruined it for everybody else. It's bigger than Nino Brown. Everybody going down.
Brother.
Kieran, you weren't getting him anyway.
Yeah.
Vikings. Yeah, no Steelers O-line got taken. Yeah.
Brandon, go ahead.
We could take 1 year, right?
Yeah. Josh Gordon.
All right. Give me 2013 Josh Gordon.
I knew
crazy.
I ain't mad at it.
600 yards in 12 games was amazing.
I'll say goated.
Zeke. Give me Zeke. That's funny.
Zeke and Jamal is a good dual back.
JJ?
See, I forgot about my boy Jared Cook, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Ew.
Man, go ahead.
We gotta be real though. We gotta be real. I got the toughest. I have the toughest roster.
So y'all said to a dude that had the 7th most yards in the 2010s.
You could.
Hey, I'll put it like this: if I had to vote my team, who had the best team? That's not me.
Go ahead and vote me, bro.
Yeah, JJ, you're not getting voted. Sorry.
Yo, bro,
I have literally the toughest team.
I'm not gonna lie, Young. I'm not gonna lie early. Your team's not better than Young's.
That's a lie.
It's not.
It's a lie.
It's literally not.
My team is literally from head to toe. We are bullying. We are bullying y'all, bro. We are literally bullying y'all.
If y'all went toe for toe before we head out, Mahomes is way better than Cam Newton. Period.
No. Mahomes versus 17 no-fly defense.
With Julio Jones, Tay Adams, George Kittle, and Dez Bryant. I'm sure.
No,
I'm sure. You're getting fried.
You're getting fried. You're getting fried.
Why you said that?
That boy Stafford, boy, he got the match.
So why am I not frying that?
Watch this though, y'all. Who was the Bears? Who was the Bears corners in 2018?
Why am I not frying that?
Who were the Bears corners in 2018? Who was the Kyle Fuller? Who else?
Your team is not to where.
Which one? Which of them are covering Brandon Marshall?
You got the.
What? You guys 2018 Bears?
I ain't gonna lie. Anquan Bolden is kind of weak. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because I think Steve Smith, Brandon.
I ain't gonna lie. That's just weak, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, he had a couple 1,000-yard season.
That's cool. But it's kind of weak.
My offense is frying no-fly zone.
Yeah, mine is too.
That's a lie.
Nobody votes for my team. No?
I'm not gonna lie. I saw what AB alone did to the 2015 no-fly zone. I had
first of all, you being nasty, and that Cowboys O-line is moving you niggas around. Come on, bro.
Folks forgot about 2014.
You giving Derrick Henry the Cowboys O-line, bro? Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Folks forgot about 2014 Emmanuel Sanders in the shows.
We holding 90% of possession, bro.
Emmanuel Sanders was like that.
We hold 90% of possession.
Yeah, wait. Now, what you say?
I'm not gonna lie. You really need to get to the facts on Emmanuel Sanders, bro. I can't believe y'all really.
Hey, hold on. Say that one more time, Nigel, because they just talking.
I'm saying early should not have that O-line. The 2016 Cowboys already got picked.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I ain't really tripping. I'm not tripping about it because early don't got the best team.
I'm not gonna lie. My team, my
you nowhere near have the best team, respectfully.
My receivers cooking early's defense. My receivers cooking Legion of Boom. My receivers cooking 2018 Bears.
Andre Johnson is the only nigga on that team that's serviceable.
Emmanuel Sanders. You forgot about 2014 Emmanuel Sanders and it shows.
I forgot
about T.Y. Hill.
That's cool. But that's cool.
T.Y. actually cooked the Legion of Boom, though. He did. T.Y. actually cooked it.
The whole buck with you.
That's cool.
Your team not better than Karen's.
How?
Okay.
Karen's isn't better than mine.
Anquan Bolden is not Anquan Bolden, but Akeem Talib is putting hands and feet on Emmanuel Sanders.
I got three receivers that went over 1,400 yards.
I put it like this. Karen's receivers are better than your three.
I have three receivers that went over 1,400 yards.
I'm gonna say it again.
Votes for me? No.
Karen's
tight end is better too.
No votes for me.
Your tight end's not better than Jared Cook.
Yes, he is.
Bernie Davis not better than Jared Cook.
No.
You're racist.
I'm not. Yo, you don't remember Jared Cook?
Jared Cook is not. He's not.
He's solid, but he ain't over the top. He ain't over the top.
Jared Cook is not better than Vernon Davis.
Oh, okay. I got that. I got this noted.
You can have it noted. I don't care.
Did you just say Jared Cook is better than Vernon Davis?
Yes, I said that. Like, no, what?
Wait, really?
No, you're weird.
I'm weird?
It's
nah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Y'all don't remember Jared Cook, bro.
This gimmick got
I remember Jared Cook.
We remember Jared Cook.
Y'all don't remember Jared Cook.
It's not.
Watch this. You know who I'm taking over Jared Cook in his prime, just for 2 or 3 years?
You about to lie?
Jermichael Finley.
You about to lie?
Gary Barnage over that one.
That's not even.
Jermichael Finley.
We're talking about 2018 Jared Cook.
Look.
And now let me get Kellen Winslow involved. Well, let me get Kellen Winslow Jr. involved.
Before we dip out, let me read these super.
That man was almost 1,000-yard receiver.
All right, JJ. All right. Look.
What you mean, all right?
Shout out Justin Ellis with the $5. I argue Jalen 2022 was better than any season Kyler Murray ever had, and Jalen Hurts was literally bottom 3 in passing attempts that year.
Cook, you good? Oh my gosh!
And then Donnie said WCW base, W football, W people. I miss NFL.
Man, Donnie, I miss you too, bro.
But look, appreciate y'all tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you early, Brandon. Y'all coming out. Obviously, the rest of the guys coming out, pulling out. Make sure y'all keep tapping in with us. College Sports Show. We're gonna be back. Probably we're gonna see how we're gonna do this. Probably gonna keep it on Mondays for now, but obviously in the season, that shit gotta go back to Wednesdays because we're not about to be going live on Monday Night Football. That shit dead. But keep tapping in, and yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all.
Yeah, I need to put some respect on my name.
I ain't gonna lie, Young is about to get crucified because I'm definitely clipping him talking about Bryce Young's better than Jalen Hurts. It's over with.
Freaking butt.
So
get the butt.
Clip all that. Clip that whole.
Jared Cook, man.